la ciencia.
Nella ciencia.
Saturday. How y'all doing? Okay, there we go. There's everybody over there. I have all the chats over here working. So let's see. Okay, there we go. All right. Hey, everybody. Hi, Iron over there and Popo Girl over there on Kick. God, I got to build up my Kick audience. I really do. I really do. But tomorrow is a much needed day to catch up on a lot of things. So there's that. Hey, everybody over there on YouTube. Okay. I'm going to do my best to see. That's Shazonina. We be vibing more again. Eva. Sun Dormant. Tyler. Hello. What's up, Alexi? What's up, Robert? Over there on my channel. Celine. Smiley Glitter. I was about to say Smiley Grifter. Okay. So we got, we're going to, Lily has been hipping me up to a lot of drama lately. And I think one of the drama I'm not interested in is the, and I just decided that today, is the JF Gary pay. I'm not interested in that, okay? And let me tell you why. Because everything I said was going to happen happened. And this is one of these situations where I am not happy about being right. So when this news broke out, whenever it broke out, either early last year or the year before that, when his common law wife went missing, and he said that she wanted to go out in the wilderness and that she wanted to experience her thing, and she demanded that he takes her to a place where she can just go in the wilderness. And he drove her an hour away to some gas station. He made sure that he dropped her off in front of a camera, which whenever you say that, like, I am innocent. I took her to the gas station and there was a camera and I made sure that I had pulled over in front of the camera. When you're that tactful, yeah, it sounds like you are covering your act. Now, we understand that Miss JF, whatever her real name is mentally disabled. Okay. She's mentally disabled. And I combed through JF's timeline. She had her own channel. All those videos were deleted. The channel was still up, but all her videos because she was doing her own thing at first with his help. Then I see a picture or pictures of her outside by the fire. And here you have, and this was like, this was a year before she went missing. You see her in a blanket where, a sleeping blanket where, she's by this open fire, and he's like, Mama JF enjoys camping. So this is a new narrative, right? Mama JF loves the camping. She loves the outdoors. And now we got this new narrative of, oh, Mama JF likes the outdoors. She likes to sit by the fire. She likes to sleep outside. She says she was made for living with the animals. She likes to backpack. She likes to do all these. She's a free bird. Now, we understand that you can actually convince anybody mentally disabled to do what's not in their best interest. It's not hard, okay? You could do it with sane people. I mean, you don't have to be mentally disabled for somebody with a higher intelligence to convince you to do something against your best judgment. Okay? So you do it with people who are just very, very sane. So when I saw that, I said, I'm sorry, guys. These one or two things has happened. One, he sold her, or he passed her off. Okay, he either passed her off or sold her. He probably said, "Hey, here's this young lady. This is what she looks like. She's very good at this, that, and the other. She's mentally handicapped, but she's very persuasive. Here's her triggers. Here's her favorites. Here's what she hates. Here's what she don't like. Blah, blah, blah." And he could arrange, because people do this all the time. We talking about Canada too. She said he could arrange for her to be picked up, and he said that person could have been into her emails and, sliding into her DMs and like, oh, I would love to just take you around and show you some places, and we can just go live out in the wilderness, and I'll chop wood and blah, blah, blah. And eventually you can get your own kids and they can be with us. You have no idea how diabolical a man like JF could be. He's inferior, and I think those are the most worst. Those are the most dangerous men. The mustache man. Hitler. Okay. That man from the German times. He was inferior. He's physically inferior. And he turned out to be one of the most dangerous men in Europe. One of the many dangerous men in Europe. So I believe that because he covered his tracks very well. Let's not forget that when he came back to the apartment that night after dropping her off, he did a deep cleaning of the house. And he told his followers that. He said, I wanted to remove any of her energy out of the house. She didn't clean the clothes the way I liked it. She didn't wash the dishes the way I liked it. I basically have to fight with her about the food, cook the food the way I like it. And then when JF had No White Guilt on, and you see her freaking out, saying, "You tried to kill me. You tried to." I would come to find out she wasn't saying that against him. She was saying that against JF. So with all this going on, with all this stuff going behind the scenes, it looked to me that JF wanted to get rid of her. He was tired of her. He needed to get a new potato. And that this was the best crime he could commit without getting his hands dirty. By passing her off, and if you think like a predator, and I just got to get you in this mindset, ladies. When you look at Mama JF is not no stick figure, but Mama JF ain't no balloon either. Mama JF has a body that predators would love. And you mean to tell me that there ain't no man, these crazy men out here wouldn't mind having her where she is incapable of leaving? And all you got to do is get her inside and boom, it's a wrap. And I said, that happened to Mama JF or Mama JF is gone. Okay. And you probably, or nobody will probably find her remains until years and years and years from now. Minimum 10. Now, I think 2 years has gone down, so you got 8 more to go. So he's on the run because the Canadian stupid police officers want to interview him now. It's too late. It's really too late. The trail has gone cold, and now you have no evidence and no witnesses of where she was and where she was last seen. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. All this time, nobody has seen her yet. So what is there to talk about? You know? JF is running away. JF is admitting to his audience he did it. Okay. Now what though? This ain't American police officers. This ain't American investigators, detectives. These are Canadians. They are incompetent. They are incompetent. The whole Canadian people, these people are crazy. Nothing's going to happen with this case. She's gone. The only thing we could wish is there's closure by them finding her remains. If they find her. That's the only thing they could do is get closure, is to find her remains. That's it. That's basically it. Other than that, nothing's going to happen. Canada dropped the ball on this big time. Big time. What's up, Lily? Lily's still in white, man. That's why I'm a protest. Okay, that's why I'm gonna start protesting. You know I'm gonna start protesting? I'm gonna start taking off every Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm protesting. Tired of seeing Lily in white. So anyway, so there's that. There's nothing for me to talk about it's kind of depressing if you really think about it. And I'm really angry with the Canadian law enforcement because they didn't jump on it immediately. Okay. I don't know why, but then again, like I said, it's Canada. They don't do stuff in the right way of Canada. So I don't care no more. I've already come to the acceptance of it. Like like every month that goes by and she's not discovered, you just might as well just go ahead and think the worst. Only thing you need to hope for is that there is some kind of peace with the family. But then again, if you want to blame somebody, I blame the family. I mean, the family did not clinically or legally listed her as disabled. Because see, I want you to understand, the woman before Mama JF that JF impregnated, she had good parents. Because those parents had already, I forgot what that's called, where you when you're like, hey, I know my child is 21, but she has the mind of a 12-year-old. Okay? She has to always be underneath our care forever. And when she got pregnant, when JF impregnated her, because she ran away from home and decided to live with it, the parents immediately stepped in, got a temporary restraining order, which turned into a permanent restraining order, because those parents did the right thing by actually filing legal papers to show, like, our daughter is mentally handicapped. This man cannot marry her. This man cannot have a relationship with her because she doesn't know what she's doing. And they were able. No, it's not conservativeship when you, because you don't have to be mentally incompetent. Like, it's something where you file records saying, like, my child is not mentally normal. You know what I'm saying? My child doesn't have they cannot have they cannot be over their own autonomy, excuse me. They cannot have their own autonomy. So we have to look out for them because of this. Diminished capacity. Let me see if that's, I don't know. Let me see. Diminished capacity. That don't sound familiar, but let me go look it up. Hold on a second. Diminished capacity is a legal defense used in criminal cases. No, this is not it. Yeah, it didn't sound familiar either. If I see it, don't even worry about it. If I see the word, I'll say yes, but don't worry about it, guys. But what I'm saying is, like, this is one of those situations where it's just nothing's gonna happen. Like, JF is gonna be on a run for the rest of his life, but he has no charges. He just doesn't want to talk to the police because he's too arrogant, and he has said a lot on the Twitter, and he has said a lot behind a paywall, and he is also thinking that everyone is stupid than him. They are an idiot. So when you have a narcissist like that, and also a sociopath, what is it? He's a sociopath or is he a sociopath? I need to start freshen up on these daggone terms. But yeah. That's what that's all about. Okay. So I did do this. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. How does that look? Does that look better? Real men don't argue with women. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Yeah, it wasn't hard to fix. I just had to. And by the way, they got my email all wrong on there too. I gotta fix that. I'm like, what in the world? So, okay, so I'm gonna start promoting it on Monday. And yeah, I'm gonna start promoting the shirt on Monday so that people can get it. And there's a code. There's a code you can use that to basically get free shipping. So I also need to get that shirt myself. Can we get a purple or blue? You can only get black, white, and pink. Those are the colors. I got the, hold on a second. So this is the black one. And, hold on. Let me go to and this is the white one. And then it's the one in pink. There we go. Yeah, those are the only 3 colors I allow on here. So, pink and white and black. Okay. Y'all can tell I ain't used this store in a long time. I also got it in a mug. Real women don't argue. I mean, real men don't argue with women. I also got that in the mug as well. So I didn't really do that much with it, so it's like that. So, but yeah, those are only 3 colors I chose. That's colorist. It is. I'm such a colorist. I'm such a colorist. Okay, so let me go ahead and let you all know. I'll promote it in the chat on Wednesday. But if you follow me on Twitter, you'll see me promote it on Monday. So you'll see me promote it on Monday. And where's Thought? I thought Thought said, is Thought's here? Thought said she sent me an email, but I didn't see it. Okay. So now, with that being said, don't forget Kickbot. Love me some Kickbot. Kickbot. Let's see if Dr. Michael Peplow gonna say something nasty, Mr. AKA Mr. Crackawan. Okay? I mean, don't make me come to your hospital and file a report, baby. I swear. I told you I don't like stalkers. I'm the wrong one, Dr. Michael Peplow. I don't know why people think I'm somebody to play with, dude. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like, y'all must not know. I told you I weaponized my crazy. But if you want to do something here, put your name, minimum $5, message, and then you can go here. Jay-Z, AOC, Lex Friedman, Anderson Cooper, Mr. Medicor. So there you go. All right. Now, let's talk about that damn Pearl. Y'all, hold on. Before we talk about Pearl, wait. Where's her GoFundMe? Okay, here go her GoFundMe, right? Before we talk about Pearl, let's go look at her GoFundMe. So yesterday, we were looking at Pearl's $100,000 goal that she launched back in November. And I was thinking oh my gosh, she got all this money. I would expect her to what you doing, girl? Why don't you just stop and ask your daddy, be good to your daddy, or make friends with your mama and get that money. She didn't. So yesterday she was at $11,777. Let's refresh her, see where she is now. Drum roll, please. Oh, and she's still at $11,777. Oh no. Pearl, where is your money, girl? Pearl. Pearl. What's going on? What's going on, Pearl? Anyway. So, oh, by the way, to my surprise, my 2 days from now it's gonna be an anniversary. My tweet going after just exposing mainly Rachel. He gets exposed for lying about being the father of the deceased son, which was not true. I shut that down. I shut that lie down. But this is getting some steam. And I was like, okay, well, shoot. All right, let me go ahead and update something on here. Anyway, so that's happening. So we're going to go. Apparently, what the debate that happened yesterday was way better than their first debate. I wasn't interested in the first debate at all. But apparently, this is what happened, okay? Apparently, this is what happened. During the first debate, Gary, the so-called numbers guy, got really triggered, okay? And he felt some kind of way about that debate that he lost with Cuck Drew and decided he wanted a rematch. And then he decided to scare Andrew by saying, I know about your wife having all them children, chilling with all them other men, as if that was a secret. Like, but see, these type of men are very dumb. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand the motive of what a woman does and why she did what she did, and not understanding that 95% of that video was going after Rachel. Okay, if you want to know what I went after Andrew for, I went after Andrew for lying about that son being his, okay? And I went after him for having an affair on Taraka. Okay. Now, what I don't know is if he got that marriage annulled or he got a legal divorce. I don't know. But he was married to Taraka. We showed the marriage license of him getting married to Taraka. And during that time when he was married to Taraka, he had some children out of wedlock. With that daggone hoeball who was calling other women sluts. I mean, right here, and then by the way, if you look at if you look at the replies, look, check this out. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. F all that you are saying. Right, here we go. This is, if you just, F all that you're saying. Rachel called women who were single mothers sluts, and women who were taking pictures showing cleavage or wearing a t-shirt baking a cake. I must have been mad during this time. T-shirt baking a cake, hoes. She lied about how many kids, and back then she was lying. She didn't want this to come out. But I'm like, you can't sit up here and call other people hoes when you was the biggest one back in your day, girl. She lied about how many kids she had and how many times she was married. She's a hypocrite. That was the purpose. Like, if you go in here, it's all about, I'm going after Rachel. I'm going like that heifer, okay? Hey, Laura. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just like, they were, listen, I will say this. These two have toned it down massively. I went to go verify it myself. I wanted to see how Andrew's demeanor changed from before this came out to how is it now. He did a 180. Now, he will still shame women for not being virgins. He'll still shame women for basically having children. Not having children. For actually, hold on. Has he shamed women for being single baby mamas lately? Of course he still drinks. That ain't gonna stop. He still drinks. I think he still smokes. I don't know. I'm too busy looking at his words because he's a smoker. So I don't know. He still drinks. Rachel changed her bio to say not trad or what? No. Wife, mother, patriarchist, not trad or conservative, author of Occult Feminism, The Secret History of Women's Liberation, out now. Well, where did this come from, huh? We not trad now? We not trad now? I thought we was talking about how I cook, I clean, I do everything. My husband don't do nothing. I refuse to let my husband do any chores with her lying ass. This woman was going, oh my God, when did this happen, Lily? This heifer was that's all she preached about was trad this. You women need to come to Jesus and stop going to work. I raise my children. I teach, I homeschool them. Lies, by the way. It's a new grift. Oh, so being trad is not in anymore? But then again, she's so tired of people saying, I'm sorry, don't you have 5 kids by three different men? Oh my God, wow. We're not trad or conservative? So therefore, if she's not conservative, she can't talk about OF girl ever again. Because all these women talking about something is, you ladies need to stop doing this stuff, and because you're not conserving the society of morals and ethics. Heck, I'm sorry, like this is why I don't deal with these people. Wow, she said, look at that. Look at those words. Not trad or conservative. I'm like, what in the world? Who are you talking about, Morgan? She said literally debate and she used to go by base homeschool mount. Yeah, and if you're base, you're supposed to be conservative. If you're base, you're supposed to be conservative. What are you talking about? She's literally debating an OF girl, right? She is? I don't know where she's doing it at. Anyway. So, oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Daggone it. Anyway, let me go back to where I was. And Andrew is paleo conservative. Oh my God. Yes, he was known as paleo conservative. Did he switch it to paleo Christian? Oh, it's on Modern Day Debate. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tyler. Oh, okay. Modern Day Debate. Hold on. Does OF empower women? Diddley versus Rachel.
If you log off forever, I'll log
If I had a problem with
forever.
seeing porn, the last place I'd be is Twitter.
Good for you. If you log off forever, I'll log off forever. How about that?
No, I'm good.
Interesting.
No?
Before
Okay,
that, we do need to go to the Q&A.
Oh, she's so happy because she got her new teeth. She's so happy. Now you know who you think.
Already, a lot of people are really curious.
Now who you think is the reason why she got her new teeth? Bullying works, ladies and gentlemen.
Want to say a couple of quick housekeeping things first, folks. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button.
I don't want to name any names, but I'm saying there's been some. Well, because I don't want to put James's channel in jeopardy or anything, and YouTube TOS.
By talking about Andrew Tate?
Well, it just gets a little sticky if you're going to talk about.
Yeah.
I just generally don't talk about people's personal cases, but there are lots of high-profile cases where these people are getting kind of sucked in under false pretenses. They're they use the OnlyFans to kind of do IRL trafficking, and this is something that is
that girl she debating is a pro Andrew Tate? Well, you know I ain't gonna watch that. I don't have no respect for Rachel, but I refuse to be on her side if you're gonna have some hussy on the left defend some Andrew Tate. Okay, I draw the line. Anyway, let's get back to Pearl. Okay. Now, Bill, let me tell you something. When you put yourself out there like that, right? That you're going to go out and point the finger at other women. I want you guys to understand I'm always consistent. I'm always consistent. You go after women calling them fat, but you 500 pounds. I'm going to come for you. If you ugly like dog dookie, like Pearl, but you want to sit up here and talk about other women licks, I'm coming after you. I only do it when you come after women. Whether you are male or female, or T, it don't matter who you are. When you attack women and your house ain't clean, I'm coming after you. It's always been my MO. Always. Everybody I have come after, they came after women or a woman. So I'm like, no. I can't stand that. Other than that, I don't really care what a lot of people do. What you're not gonna do is sit up here and act like your dookie don't stink. So everybody and so getting back to, that's how I got off the Pearl. When Pearl was going after black women on Black Manosphere panels, I was like, that's none of my business. But when she came over here talking about body count, talking about 304s, talking about y'all not home cooking and cleaning, serving your husbands, you out here want to get a job, y'all hoes over there on OF, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whoa. Who are you to talk about body counts? Who are you to talk about how women over 30 hit the wall? You hit the wall when you were born. I pulled up a picture of Pearl when she was 16 years old. That girl ain't never looked good. But men will stick their ding-dings in anything, so it don't matter what she looks like. I told y'all about that. You ain't gotta have a body like Kim Kardashian. You ain't even gotta look that decent in the face. Okay, look at this this long face ugly thing here. Previously yuck mouth. Honey, if she can get a husband after being left twice, having one man just abandon her with two kids, have another man abandon her when she was married. If she can get, look at her. If she's older than him, by the way. If she can get him, there's no excuse for y'all to sit up here and talk about, where are all the good men at? But anyway, let's get back to Pearl. Pearl is so disgusting. So I don't know what I was talking to Lily about. I was talking to Lily about something, and it made me go over to Pearl's Twitter. I don't know what it was, but I was like, let me go. Oh. Lily showed me a tweet of Pearl on defending Destiny against ABBA. Where ABBA and Destiny don't like Pearl. And I was like, wait a minute, she does know that Destiny don't like her, right? Does she not know that? So when I saw that tweet by Lily, I said, let me go. No, I ain't been over Pearl's Twitter in a while. Oh Lord, this is what I see. Okay, now I'm a vaguely describe it to you, right? So Pearl takes a tweet of Nyla when Nyla had red hair, when Nyla was in OF, right? When she was heavy into OF, and she closed her OF page. Now, I don't think anybody who called themselves a Christian can ever point their finger at anybody, because it makes you a hypocrite. I can point my finger at all of y'all because I'm a heathen. That's the perks of being me. So she takes 2 pictures, by the way. This is not no one corn on a cob picture. It's 2 pictures she split and put together. This one is 3 girls. And they, doing what 3 lesbian girls would do. This picture is a facial with underwhelming ding ding. And I've said to myself, dude, you are legit posting corn on your timeline. So she says, your trad wife, she was so broken and totally didn't know what she was doing. And she had to show legit corn. Two different versions, by the way. Are we supposed to be seeing a picture? No. Hence why I'm describing it to you guys. Hence why it says content warning, because I have my Twitter fixed to where I have my Twitter to where if somebody posts something nasty, the AI is going to block it for me automatically. You all can do that, by the way. You can have your thing like block or not. So I don't want to look at nasty stuff. So when I went to her Twitter account and I saw it says content warning, adult content, I was like, what's this? And I clicked show and I was like, oh my God, this nasty is it? Anyway, I said, once again, Pearl is proving that she's a cancer for both men and women in this world. Red pillars like her are constantly condemning corn, yet Pearl is blatantly showing it on her timeline. Like blatantly. Blatantly, okay? Blatantly showing it on her timeline. Nyla has never claimed to never know what she was doing. Pearl is so... oh yeah! She's very jealous. She's very jealous, Lily, because watch this. Look at this. Most 8+. Now all these women are. Heifer, you not even a 3+. Boom, headshot. Go to a A-level tier 1 city and monetize their beauty in some way. Pearl is mad that she's ugly and cannot monetize her beauty at all. Okay. Let me show you the video. Actually, most of the girls in here are gorgeous. clearly this is New York City. And I need that excuse so I can get me some water, because of course I didn't put no water in my little water jug. So I need the excuse to go and get some water. So watch this while I go do that.
What do you do for a living?
A model.
Where?
In Miami.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Hey, what do you do for a living?
Hi, I'm a model.
What's your name?
Danielle.
You enjoy it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Thanks.
What do you do for a living?
I work in fashion.
What's the best part of your job?
I love the new apparel, you know?
That's what's up. What do you do for a living?
I'm a surgeon.
What kind of surgeon?
General surgeon.
That's what's up. What do you do for a living?
I work in fashion.
Don't you need fashion to work in fashion?
Oh, okay.
What do you do for a living?
I am a project manager in advertising.
Best part of your job?
Probably seeing clothes. I work at Macy's.
That's what's up. What do you do for a living?
Model.
Where?
In New York City.
That's what's up.
What do I do for a living? HR business analyst.
Best part of your job?
You make you some money.
Okay. One of these things are not like the other. One of these things are kind of the same. I'm like, ladies, and this is why I said, these men are so stupid. How do you not know what this person is? And if you and if you go to his TikTok, right, you'll see, because I was like, does he not know? He thinking like, I'm gonna get the bad babes. I'm gonna get all these bad babes, baby. I'm gonna get this all. And then Olive's like, why did you pick the person in the lime long sleeve shirt? That's why I said these men are so stupid. I mean, like, come on. Okay? So, Pearl is just mad that Nyla, and by the way, Nyla is being accepted apparently in the Tree. Pearl calling Chrissy Mayer and Melanie Mack coal burners is what? Did she? No, you're going to show me. You had to show me some facts. You had to show me some receipts on that. I know Pearl didn't do that. As a matter of fact, James, you lying. There's no, Lily, don't bite that bait. I'm not believing that. That's a lie. Pearl didn't do that. There's some lies you can't even pull over me, dude. Which one is it? She called them coal burners or catfish? Which one she called them? Now make up your lie. James, go and get your lie together and then come back and tell it to me, okay? Dad, go ahead. Got the nerves. I know. I was like, listen, ladies and gentlemen, y'all should be at a point where you hear such a ridiculous lie. Okay, it doesn't matter. She calling Kayfa. You didn't say that. You sit up here and said coal burners. Now I know the reason why, because I know my enemies. I was like, I know Pearl ain't say that. I ain't even gotta fact check you. I know she didn't say that. I know my enemies very well. I know my enemies very well. Why would a coal burner call two women who never touch coal burners? That's what I'm saying. That just would never end well. And whenever I hear somebody say something that Pearl said, I would have been like, nah, she would have never gave me that big old alley oop. Anyway, that's what's going on with Pearl. Pearl is on a rampage against Nyla, because Nyla is being embraced by Michael Knowles, right? Hold on a second. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here we go.
Shook the internet the first time you came on. I got in so much trouble for talking to you.
I know you haven't. I appreciate that.
They say very nasty things about you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we know.
You were a lying, deceiving prostitute.
You said that you lied about everything. People were tagging me in it on social media and they said, see, Michael, here's proof that she lied to you.
Everything I've said on podcasts is complete clickbait.
Why do you think people want you to be lying?
That happened to her. I can't believe that it's real, because then that means I can change my ways and still get saved.
She was brought up in the church. Is this mental illness?
People have criticized you because they say, you made all this money. Where's the penance? They say you should give all your money away.
Oh, no, she shouldn't. Why should she give all her money away? I'm like, what? Why? Why? I'm pretty interested in this show, actually. Where did he show it? When is the prodigal daughter coming out?
Broadly, it's very difficult to get out of OnlyFans because of all the sticks and carrots, and you feel like there's nothing else you can do. And okay, but in terms of actual practical steps, if women are watching this who are working for OnlyFans or they have their own websites or whatever, how do you get your stuff taken off the internet? The internet is forever, we're told.
Right.
What happens if someone takes the video from OnlyFans and puts it on some other website or on social media or this? How do you get it down, or can you get it down?
Absolutely, you can get it down. I have hired a
Oh yeah. Can somebody go contact Nyla and have Pearl arrested for revenge porn on the Cobb? I'm too busy to do it, but they can just go to what you need to do. Hold on. What y'all need to do is you need to go to hold on, let me show y'all how to do it. Because if y'all want Pearl to go to jail, I would be very appreciative. I'll actually give you money to do this. Go to Pearl's tweet, right? Go to Pearl's tweet and click on the show, right? It's important that you have her thing. And archive it. Archive this tweet. Oh, do I trust you guys? Archive her tweet. Then I need you to screenshot it. Make sure you include the name and the @. That's very important, along with this right here, right? Also, get the information right here too. The replies, the quotes, the likes, and the how many people have watched it. Okay, quote tweet, do that, and then send it to Nyla or send it to her man. Send it to her man and say, Pearl has committed a felony against you. Here is the evidence. Here's the link. Okay. So there's that. It came out this morning on Michael's YouTube. Okay, thank you, Christina C. What Nyla does with the money is no one's business. I watched a good amount of this morning. Oh, dang. Y'all all watched it this morning? Well, that's what I get for not being active in the Discord. Because I'm sure y'all told about it in the Discord. Hold on a second. Where is Michael? Oh, hold on. I want to finish listening to this. Okay, I'll watch this this morning.
MCA.
Digital Millennium Copyright Act, yeah?
Yes. So they take, number one, I had a copyrighted legal note on my OnlyFans stating that if you took this and separated it anywhere else, that kind of protects me if they do take it, and they did. They took it and ran with it and posted it on everything, Reddit, Telegram, all the sites. And so this company sends legal notices as your legal advice or help and gets them taken down, because the next step is to sue them if they do not take it down because they stole that content. So you actually have like a lot of help in that. You can hire somebody who's cheaper, who won't do as many links, take as many links off the internet, or you can go full-fledged lawyer and they write up those DMCA notices, send them to the companies, and then the next thing is, hey, we're suing you if you're not taking these down. So it's more like a cease and desist, kind of like take everything down that you have and do not do it again. Warning.
Yeah, but she got the money to do that though. That's what I'm saying. If a lot of these women who went all out on OF, if they don't have the money to do that, it ain't gonna work.
I haven't ran into the fact that somebody's not taking the stuff down so far. It's been really good. The issue is that other people will pop up and out of random and just keep posting. So they can continue to pop up, but I can continue to come back. And my team searches for the links on Google, on everything, and just continues to have them like taken down. I've gotten so much taken down. It is possible. It takes time though. And in that time, you just gotta wait until people kind of forget about you, honestly, and then it'll be easier to clean up. But I'm doing it like as I'm still kind of popular. So just to get it out, I don't want people to continue sending that content around. So
it takes time and it takes money if you're
yes, it does.
Lawyers.
Yes, it does.
And so what happens then if the site takes it down and then someone else uploads it again and the site takes it down again? Are you just doing this until people stop uploading it?
Yep.
So on the one hand, you're offering people a little bit of hope, which is you can get stuff taken down. But on the other hand,
it depends on how big you are too. Like I was very big, so like obviously more of it got spread, and I did like everything. So it's just kind of like a broader, but like women who aren't as famous, it would be way easier for you to get your stuff taken down completely. Like you're just not as popular. Like it's not like in high demand, but my stuff was in high demand. So it just got spread and other people are paying other people, selling it through a screen, acting like me. That's the biggest part of what I found is that even one of my critiques pulled this up, how somebody on Telegram with a verified account is selling my content. And I had no idea. I had never been on Telegram. I'm like, what? And then she said that it was me doing it. And so I'm like, well, that's clearly not me. I got my lawyer involved and we are now like in a process to get that completely taken down because these people are posing as me. So that's just like, it's so wrong. And then on top of it, selling explicit content, I believe the term for it is called rage porn, is where they send out a bunch of your stuff for money. It's called rage porn.
Like they're the ones raging?
Yes, they're raging about it. So that's what our lawyer was telling us. So yeah, and it's disheartening because you're like, dude, just stop. Like, stop. Like, I don't understand it. I really don't, but people are making money off of it. So I guess that's the motivation behind it.
Damn. You know what?
Broadly, it's very difficult to get out of OnlyFans.
I'm looking forward to looking at this because, that's her husband.
It's because of all the sticks and carrots and you feel.
That's her husband. That's not her boyfriend. They're married.
Married life is good.
It's good.
It's honestly amazing. Like a lot of people that we've been friends with have like been saying like, oh, like the first year of marriage is so hard. Like,
oh, what his ethnic background? Hold on. When he was on the Whatever podcast, I swear to God, I thought it was white. But now with all these fancy, expensive lights shining on him, I'm like, wait a minute now. There's some diversity in him. I see some diversity. Okay, yeah, he's definitely biracial. He's definitely biracial. Mama white though, but I don't know what the daddy is. The daddy could be light skin or Mexican or Hispanic or like and definitely no Asian. But yeah, Morgan, he definitely biracial. It's just
it's almost like unbearable. But like for us, it's like, despite like everything going on, it's like, this is actually pretty easy.
It's pretty cake-like.
Yeah.
There's been issues.
Yeah.
We're not saying like we've never fought. Yes, we have.
Definitely.
We've been like the fact that we've been through what we've been through feels like a 12 years worth of problems, but it's been not even a year yet. Like in 3 months, it'll be a year.
Yep.
But we were talking about that the other day where it feels like we've been married for like 7 years, but we haven't been. It's not even been a year yet. But it's wonderful. There's so much freedom.
Oh, I see the hate. I see the hate. I see why they hate her, chat. Okay, it just hit me. Maybe I should do a video on this if I can remember. got so on my head. So I see what it is. They hate her because men and some of these old nasty women like Pearl don't want women to think that they can start all over again after OF. See, they want to fearmonger women about avoiding going into OF because they're like, oh, ain't nobody gonna marry you, which we knew that was never true. We knew that was never true. I even had to defend a woman I didn't like who's doing some nasty things, like, because I'm not gonna mention her name because she's my girl. She's like, she's not gonna find a husband. I said, oh, the hell she ain't. She definitely gonna find a husband. I said, I don't know why y'all think men won't marry these women. Okay, the question is how long will the marriage last? So, but she's happy. She has started all over again. She's a multi-millionaire, and she found herself a good man. This man ain't on drugs. He don't look like he is. This man ain't no pimp. This man is a man who loves her and said, you know what? I'm with Jesus. I love you. And they hate that she can start all over. So they're like, no. We want these hoes to know that once they go into OF, they can't come back. They can't get no man. They can't start no family. Wait till she have kids. They really going to lose their mind. That's what it is. Because I'm looking at, those two are really happy in their marriage. Look at this. Seriously, look at them. Watch this. I didn't see it until she started talking about, we have only been married for 9 months now. When she looked at us like, but we are so happy. I was like, oh my God, I see why people are hating on them. Exactly, Tree. The chat to the chat to this video was full of men like that. Andrew Wilson simp saying all kinds of stuff like you're saying. Yeah, because they're angry that women get to have their cake and eat it too. They're already mad that women are, this woman is a multi-millionaire because of the desires from men. So they already know that, right? So she got into OF and became one of the top 1%ers, like our girl Jasmine. Then when she wanted to get out and go get saved, they're like, no, you cannot start all over. You're Jezebel, and you'll always be a Jezebel. You are forever the Satan's daughter. And he's like, no, I'm with my Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I love him. Ooh. And so they go, no, you a hoe. You gonna always be a hoe. Well, you ain't gonna get no man. Well, I have a husband right here. And we're gonna have babies. We're gonna be happy. And they're very angry. And I told you guys, hold on, let's just be clear. I was her hater because I was like, she a hypocrite. She's still doing OF. I said, until that OF page is taken down, I'm still going to hate. I'm still going like, you lying. The OF page went down. I shut the hell up, didn't I? I had nothing to say because I'm like, I don't believe you. Your OF page is still up. Her OF page came down. I gave her the W. And I also said, okay, I'll give her a chance. She said she a Christian. She a Christian. She said she's happy and she no longer wants to get into it. I stand by that. I'm okay. Long as that, my whole thing, you can't say one thing and then have that OF still up. You're going to have to make a choice. So once it came down, I was on her side. And I'm really happy for her. And they hate it. Because look, let me rewind. Guys, look at them. Look at their, I don't mean to be woo-woo, but look at the energy between them. Let me rewind it just a little bit more. Look at the energy between those two. Watch this.
Been like the fact that we've been through what we've been through feels like a 12 years worth of problems, but it's been not even a year yet. Like in 3 months, it'll be a year. Yep. But we were talking about that the other day where it feels like.
Look at that. Oh my God. They are really in love. This is a really wonderful marriage. Look at that.
We've been married for like 7 years, but we haven't been. It's not even been a year yet. But It's wonderful. There's so much freedom in being married. Like, it's incredible.
I think it helps when you marry your best friend because like we were.
I like this guy. I like him. Who's been telling y'all that, chat? Give me my flowers. Give me my flowers, chat. Give me my flowers. Come on, chat. Give me my flowers. Who been telling y'all that? Who told y'all that? So you want to stay married? Get your best friend. Okay? Thank you, Lily. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate it, Lily. Thank you. Thank you, son. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the flowers. Thank you for the flowers. I told you guys that. Keep your damn legs closed, which she did. Keep your legs closed. Develop a friendship with this man. And then get that friendship elevated to him being your best friend. Because your best friend will not do to you what some wrinkly old boyfriend would do to you. A boyfriend is different than your best friend. Okay? It's totally different. You know what I'm saying? When you are in a nice relate, and you can't even say intimate because y'all didn't, bump uglies yet. But when you are in a loving relationship with your best friend, who is a male, and you like, I can see myself being married to this man. I can see this man being there through thick and thin. Yes. Yeah. By the way, he said it. He said it. It helps to marry your best friend. It helps to marry your best friend. Okay, that's what I told you. I was like, look, I don't care what these men saying. All right? I love my husband because he's my best friend. And he knows that our dog. I do that sometimes. I always claim our dog, my dog. He don't even get mad about it. It's like, okay. Facts, my husband is my best friend and we have each other's back. Yeah, dude, like seriously. If he ain't your best friend, he gonna try to get one over on you. Gonna try to trap you, do mean things to you, do bad things to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm serious. Like apparently people just don't know what a best friend is. And that's sad. That's sad. Because if you don't know what a best friend is in your own gender, meaning women don't know how it is to have a female best friend, I mean, you have nothing to relate to. So you don't know a best friend if you had one. But anyway, I thought that was so great. I can't wait. This is good.
We're friends before I even found her attractive. Because it was for me, it was her personality that I found most attractive. And everything flowing into that. And obviously she's physically attractive, but she was able to see who I was as a person rather than just somebody on social media.
Oh, with your big old cheeks, better be careful about that food. You look like you had the genetics to get fat.
There's nothing else you can do. Okay.
But you a nice boy. You a good husband for him. Hold on a second. Why was Walmart trending? Walmart was trending, y'all. Hold on. Why was Walmart trending? I ain't going crazy. Did they remove it? Here we go. Oh God, please don't show nothing nasty. Please. Well, here you go. For everyone who says the empty Walmart videos might be fake. Legal Mexican-American Walmart employees films her store. Look how Walmart is, empty without people. Yesterday, not a single Latino came here. They're hiding from ICE. What? What?
Mis amores, aquí rapidito.
Miren cómo está el Walmart vacío, sin gente. Ayer aquí no vino ni un solo latino. Y aquí sigo, miren. Miren cómo están todas estas cajas que siempre están llenas. Las filas son inmensas. No hay nadie, ni un latino por aquí. Nada.
Where's she at? Where's she at? Where is she at located where there is an empty Walmart? What part of America is this located? Oh, I'm so glad I paid attention to the daggone trending. I'm so glad. Hold on. Did y'all see how empty that Walmart was? I never seen that in my life. At first I was like, okay, this is fake. That Walmart closed. But I saw people coming in the door. Where in the world? Where in the world was that? Girlina, I'm like something. Girl, I ain't never, ever in my life seen no empty Walmart. Ever. I'm thinking maybe it's early in the morning. But no, illegals get up very early in the morning. They got to, especially the ones that got to stand outside at the Home Depot. Dude, I'm so shocked. Awesome. I got a video for both my channels. But anyway, that was beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm gonna go check that. Did you guys like that interview? Did you guys like the interview with him and with her and Michael? Those of you who saw it. In Texas, yeah, a lot. Oh, hold on, let me see. Then we're gonna go to Fresh and Fit. You liked it, Nina? Okay. He looked mulatto, you, Robert. Well, based upon his hair, there's a strong chance he got some black in him. But his mama white. I mean, when you look this nice, like with your skin like your mama white. So I'm just saying, like with him, he's even a little darker than Drake. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Polynesian, don't know. All I know, I could tell you got a white mama, but his daddy, who knows? They probably ordering online because they scared. My hometown is 80% Latino, and people were saying they're hiding from ICE. Woo, child! Oh my God, dude. Oh, I hope we enjoy. Listen, y'all better enjoy this for the next 4 years. I hope they don't reverse this, depending upon what happens after Trump. I'm enjoying this though, I swear. But I don't know. I'm still thrown away about that Walmart. Okay, let's move on. I don't know if I want to go over Ethan's Hassan takedown, but I am very happy to see that it has so far close to 1.5 million views. So kudos to Ethan finally waking the hell up. I want to see this by AP. AP did this video. It showed up in my timelines. So it says, they want to kill me next. Stand with me. So let me see what this is about.
Hi everyone, this is the Apostate Prophet. We're going through some tough times right now, but these are also tough times that I and we all need to work through. I normally don't want to act and think and speak like this, and don't want to put myself into a position or depict myself as at the forefront of things. But at some points, I think we have to acknowledge that that there is a reality, as uncomfortable as it is, which is the reality of the sick and messed up world that we live in, where vile individuals go around and do horrible things to other people because of their barbaric beliefs. Our dear friend Salwan Momika was just murdered by a bunch of...
Oh yeah, I talked about this on my political channel.
Of cowards, parasites. In a healthier world, you would have everyone condemning this. In healthier societies, people would be afraid or ashamed to cheer on the killings of such people, to celebrate it.
All because he burnt their book. He burnt the Quran, right? And then months later, he was live streaming, and somebody shot him.
Even if they happened to have those
Muslim, by the way,
messed up thoughts, at least they would condemn it, reject it. I have only encountered one Muslim person so far who has actually condemned the murder of Salwan Momika. The best thing I have seen from some Muslims, very few, is that they are not for killing people like that. The majority of them celebrate it. They like it. They love it.
Well, everybody here is like saying nothing positive, saying everything positive about that. Like, these people are just ugh.
They find it funny. They find it hilarious. They cheer for it. And they wish the same upon others. They wish the same upon me, and upon critics like Islam, and upon critics of Islam and ex-Muslims. Just a few...
Well, let me just say this. AP gonna be fine. Because let me tell you something. If they could not take out David, I don't think AP gonna have a problem. I'm not saying we don't have no crazy people from the Islamic world over here in America. What I am saying is, I literally witnessed David live stream himself standing on a corner waiting for an Islamist who challenged him to show up at a particular place at a particular time. I remember all of us just being so afraid that I did not want to see. David was standing there, no problem. And the guy never showed up. And David tends to go to a lot of places in America. I don't know, outside America. I think him and AP went to Israel together, but that was it. Like, so I'm just saying, like, if they didn't come for David Wood, if they didn't take out David Woods, whatever is protecting him, you can call it the Holy Ghost or the Spirit, whatever you want to call the energy, yeah? Whatever is protecting him, I'm sure is definitely protecting AP. It gotta be. Because I want you guys to understand, you guys know who I'm talking about, right? Okay, y'all do know when I say David Woods, y'all know who I'm talking about, right? On X Day, praised the death of Islamic critics. Yeah, but, and white supremacists call black people N-words. They're not the only ones. You see what I'm saying? You can't say X. You can, like, if you was to say TikTok or Instagram, you know what I'm saying, you would have a point. But everybody who got a problem with another person can say whatever they want. You know what I'm saying? So there's that. So HUR said, dang, am I praying to the wrong God? What God? David? God? Jesus? Oh my God. Did y'all know that man, David's been getting so many death threats? And he just said, he's like, you will never show up. You say all these things behind. And this was, by the way, I want you to understand, this was many years ago when it was really, really crazy. This had to have been back in 2014, I want to say. I want to say it was back then. He did this twice. He did it in 2014. He did it in 2000 and... No. Sorry. Wrong. Wrong. Not 2014. He did it in. Hold on. When did I join Twitter? When did I join? No. No, it was 2014. It was 2000 because that was when the Gamergate thing happened. It was 2014. Uh-oh, Nigerian is giving me some money? Oh my God. I don't know. I think they want to take AP out more than David would because the Quran instructs Muslims to kill apostates. But AP been apostate. He been apostate for, you got a good point though, Nigerian, but AP is not no new apostate. You know what I'm saying? He been apostate for many years. Like, why now? I don't know. Let's finish watching this.
Days before this, before the killing of Salwan, we had a Muslim debater threatening me, doing a throat-slitting gesture on camera, and declaring that my blood is halal, meaning that I should be killed. As I was calling that out, we received the news of Salwan Momika being murdered by these low-life scumbag bastards. I have ever since intensified my reactions and also called on others to stand in solidarity with Salwan and to not be silenced. That said, we all have our limits. I also have limits and responsibilities. I will make one thing clear, which is that no matter what anybody does, yes, no matter at all what you bastards do, I will not stop. People like me and others, we will not stop. We don't live in a world where murderous people who follow a pedophilic cult can decide what we can and cannot say. Where they decide what we can and cannot believe. Where they decide what we can and cannot do. You are vermin. You don't have any control over us. I must call upon those who support me, who stand with me, who support us, who stand with us.
I didn't know he had that. Okay, I'll donate. Where is it at? Okay. I hope GoFundMe don't take it down. Wow! $63,000! Look, AP just asked for 30,000. Wow, that's a lot of people who don't like Islam. I'm so happy for AP. Damn, I'm giving a lot of money to GoFundMe lately. Hey Pearl. Hey Pearl. Where Pearl at? Wait, hold on. Let's compare this. Hey Pearl. Hey Pearl. Hey Pearl. Hey Pearl. Look. You started your GoFundMe back in the last week of November. AP just started his. What did he start his? Today? He did. AP just started this GoFundMe today, y'all. Chat. AP started this GoFundMe today. And he already reached over $60,000. Pearl started her GoFundMe 3.5 months ago. And she only raised this. Tell you, being bad don't pay, honey. Being bad don't pay. When you're an evil person, you ain't no profit in that. And if it is, it's very limited. It's very limited. People love when good people do things. They reward that. That's the reason why Myron Gaines, who's a homosexual, that's the reason why he is declining. Fresh and Fit in itself is declining. AP just a good person, though. He's just a good person. I like him. The funniest part is David Wood is actually a diagnosed schizophrenic psychopath, which heightens his DGAF instincts to the max. Hold on, does a psychopath not care if somebody wants to take him out? And hold on, help me out. What you're saying is true, but does a psychopath say, "Oh, you dare me to show up on this particular day at this particular time? Okay, I'll show up. I'm your Huckleberry." Hold on, let's go look at what a psychopath does. Hold on a second. Hold on. David is funny to me. Him and AP. Okay, let's read what it. Oh, that's not what I put. Define. Okay. A person who engage in repeatedly personality disorder indicated by a pattern of lying, cunning. Nah, that ain't him. Can't be him. You got the right diagnosis, Nigerian. No, that ain't David. I'm glad I looked this up. Now I need to update myself on these mental stuff. You mean sociopath? It's in David's testimony. Yeah, but he don't fit none of that. You sure you got the words wrong? No. Yeah, okay, I think it is sociopath. Hold on. He wasn't that bad. I know about his past there, Nigerian. I think you used the wrong word. Let me see. Let's see. An adult who has a personality disorder marked by antisocial behavior. A person with an antisocial personality disorder exhibiting antisocial behavior that usually is the result of social and environmental factors in a person's early life. Someone with a sociopathic personality. A person with an that don't even sound like him either. He ain't. Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's look at the 11 signs of sociopathy. Not understanding the difference between right and wrong. Not respecting the feelings and emotions of others. Constant lying and deceptor. Being callous. Okay. Ding, ding, ding. Difficulty recognizing emotions. Manipulation. Arrogance. Another one. Impulsive. Risk taking. He's a sociopath. He's a sociopath, not a psychopath. Yeah, he's a sociopath. Okay. Because what he did was very reckless. I would never do anything like that. You sure he said, because you know, Nigerian, you understand you from Mother Africa, right? Okay, I'm joking. I know your parents are, but you're an American citizen. But look, hold on. Were you high or drunk when you heard this? You sure you don't know the difference between sociopath and psychopath? I gotta go. His testimony is still. Yeah, I know. Listen, I gotta go look. I'll go look at the video again about him explaining his past life, his past life. But he fits more on a sociopath than psychopath. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. All right, guys, listen. Once again, showing who is better. Where the money coming from, right? Here you got, once again, women. They had this debate yesterday, and they just had this today, 17 hours ago. Well, they had it lately. Oh, sorry, they had it afterwards. Then you have 56,000. Let's refresh it. Hold on. $57,000. 51,000, 71,000. Where's the money again? Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, we're gonna go and look at this. We're gonna go look at this and see how bad. Hold on, let's go read the comments though. Hold on a second. Let's read the comments. All right. Myron, please don't ever have Gary on again. Gary made himself look incredibly low IQ. He couldn't come up with any coherent arguments and instead resorted to constant personal attacks. The fact that he started talking trash about Andrew's wife, calling her ran through, and well, she is just incredibly low class. Easy, Andrew W. and Gary just made a fool of himself. Gary is the worst woman to ever appear. Gary looked like a fool for 2 hours repeating the same personal attacks about his wife and kids, keeping it classy. This debate is proof how to hold frame, ignore attacks, and act cool when dogs bark at you. If absurdity was a person, it would be Gary. Okay, 2 more. 90% of this debate was Gary making personal insults towards Andrew's wife and saying the same thing over and over again. And last, what's sad to think is that Gary has been sitting around waiting for people to die in a plane crash just so he could finally say he is right. He's like Jim Carrey from the movie 23. I didn't see that movie. Well, Fat Boy Gary was not accepted here. Okay, so let's see.
I want people to understand this. I'm not debating this as an atheist. I believe in the prime creator. I won't call the prime creator a god because to me, there's so many false gods. Plus, God spelled backwards is dog. So I'm not going to insult the guy like that. To me, the prime creator is real. We're not going to be discussing the validity if there is a prime creator. What we will be discussing is the validity of the system of Christianity, the validity of the system Islam, but mainly we're going to focus on Christianity. And then we're going to start talking about the practitioners within that.
I'll start once you get going. And then, Bills, if we have that timer ready for the next one, the one after this one we'll have it, right? All right, cool. Yeah, go whenever you're ready, Andrew.
Yeah, so when you're talking about religion, and Gary seems to be saying that he's going to come at this from a religious purview, not as an atheist, and he believes in some system which has what he calls a prime mover or prime creator, which...
I'm only listening to this to see if Gary gonna have... When you're giving your introduction arguments, you're supposed to shut up. And I'm trying to see if Gary has the discipline to let Andrew do his opening arguments. So when you do opening arguments, you're supposed to let the person talk. I just want to see if he doesn't have any self-control and let Andrew make his opening arguments.
Isn't a god, which I don't exactly understand. So I don't actually understand what the religious purview is that Gary is speaking from. So debates, when you're talking about Christianity versus any religion or secularism, it's about worldviews. So what you're doing is you're taking epistemology, which is grounding knowledge and foundational knowledge, and you're seeing if it holds up to...
Looks like it looks like he's not going to say anything.
He's talking about here. The truth is that if you make a prediction that there's going to be some type of aerial catastrophe, which will revolve around the 11th or the 29th, eventually you will be right. There's not, it just as an eventuality, that has to be the case. Now note, he claims he made this prediction years ago, and this validates the prediction. I actually would counter and say that that prediction is invalidated because he made it years ago. Because it's so many years ago,
Gary said that Donald Trump was going to be the next Speaker of the House. Boom! Headshot! During Poopy Pants Joe Biden's presidency, Gary said he predicts that Donald Trump is going to be the next Speaker of the House for the Republicans. And I said, y'all listen to this crazy man. He also said, hold on. And I got it on my Twitter. I got it on my Twitter. There's 2 predictions Gary made that just was straight up dumb and didn't come true. He also lied about being invited to the White House by the president. And I said, I am from the DMV, okay? Born and raised in DC. I have been on 2 tours of the White House. Excuse me, you were not personally invited. That was a tour that you can pay for. Now, I don't know if they stopped doing those tours, but I'm letting you know right now, when I was growing up, because we were poor, they gave the little poor DC chillin' access to the White House. We were allowed to walk with a guide, and they showed us the entire White House, and they showed us these rooms, this, that, da. Okay? So when I saw Gary take those pictures, I'm like, boy, you was on a Washington, you was on a White House tour. You wasn't there invited to no damn White House. But people are dumb. Red pillars are dumb.
They had to do was wait over years, because eventually, if you say the sky is going to fall on X day, it will. If you say some type of deterministic accident will happen on X day, eventually you will be correct, especially when you're talking about airlines, air traffic control, car accidents, famous people dying, right? And he's saying, well, 10 years ago I predicted this. Well, no, 10 years ago you predicted nothing. You just said there could be plane crashes which happen on these dates, and you missed all the other dates that plane crashes happen on that aren't these dates. And it took 10 years for one to finally happen on that date. That's just mere chance. So this is not evidence for the coherency of his worldview or his system. It's not even proof that his predictions are correct. And with that, I'll yield my time.
All right. You still had 3 minutes. Sorry, you still had a minute on the clock. So I guess we'll go to...
No. Let me respond to what he said.
Well, this is going to go into round one of the first debate.
I get you. Let me finish this up, though. Sir, I did make that...
Myron! You are the moderator. There is no response to opening arguments. Did you see how he steamrolled Myron? Hold on, I want you guys to understand, I have moderated real debates, and this is supposed to be a real debate. You are butthurt because he basically took his opening arguments and showed that you are a dumbass and you're a liar. Okay, you respond to you have a rebuttal based upon an argument. You don't do a rebuttal to his opening argument. If you want to address something in his opening argument, you can do that in your first argument. If you want to make a rebuttal to his opening argument, you can do that in your first argument. Like when you're doing your opens, your introduction, that's not rebuttal time. And so this was supposed to be a structured debate, and the reason why I know is because I've had a structured debate several times. Here it is. Myron is trying to keep it structured, and did you just see Gary just steamroll him like, no, I gotta respond. No, that's not the format. And if Myron was really a man, which he's not, he's a feminine homosexual, he sit there and let Gary go. I would have turned his mic off like, no, that's not how that works. I thought you're supposed to be, wait a minute. I thought you didn't like the Jews ruling over you there, Myron.
Prediction 10 years ago. I also made one about 2 days before it happened. Bills, can you play that tape again? The one I did 2 days before the 29th happened. It will be the third video in that list. See, I love the fact that you brought that up. I wanted you to bring up the fact that it was 10 years old.
Okay, whoever was asking if he still smokes, yes, he still smokes.
Did the same thing. Do the one with the 11 on it. Yep, play that one.
On 11 days, it's the most likely that you can have issues with planes. We had 3 planes have issues on December 29th, 2024. Korea, Canada, another one. Why? Because it was the 29th and 29th is 11. And I've said this many times. On 11 days, if you can avoid flying, you should. Now, I'm not going to say I've been flying on 11 day. I have. But if I can avoid it, I do it. Why take that chance if you can avoid it? On 11 days.
Ladies, do you know why I scared off Gary? Because Gary is really good at basically using aggressive tactics of authority to implement into your subconscious mind that he's telling the truth. But when you deny it, when you rebuke him, and when you tell him that he not only is wrong, he's a scammer, he's just basically talking out his butt, but he doesn't have any power. You got to constantly say you are powerless. You have zero power. What happens is that this man talks like he's really authoritative. He's very aggressive with it. He want to pretend that he knows something you don't. Everything he knows, you can know, and so much more, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever think that, okay, this may be a little triggering, but I don't care. no one is in the authority to have information you don't, nor does anyone have in a position to have power that you can't obtain, especially women. Okay, and so when I look at Gary, all I see is a shyster. I see a con artist. I see a man who's taking advantage of insecure women and fatherless men. That's all I do. That's all I see. But it's like, I'm too alpha for you to be doing this stuff too. Like, not traveling on the 11th day. If you believe that, it won't happen to you. You must reject that every time. Like, I'm a fly on. Do you know that when 9/11 happened, do you know I made sure every day for several, when did they stop? Every September the 11th, for the next 6 years, I purposely got on the plane on that day. I purposely booked tickets that day. Let me tell you why. One, out of all the safest days to fly a plane, September the 11th is one of them. So, why did my plane go down for 6 or 7 years every year? Every year I got on the plane on September the 11th because the tickets were cheap as hell, and I knew that they were going to do an extra check on those planes because one thing they did not want was another catastrophe on September the 11th. So you mean to tell me all those times no plane got hijacked, no plane went down during that time? But all of a sudden you all know and you all this, you all that. This man is a fake. He's a phony. Now, I stopped traveling on September the 11th when them tickets was the same price as September the 10th. So when people got over it, okay, when people stop dealing with, because people are superstitious, dude. They're very superstitious. So when people finally got over it and forgot about it and like start chancing it, that's when they started making those prices normal again. So that's when I stopped going. But like American Airline just crashed, right? Hold on, I drink some water. Now I don't like American Airline. I told you I don't get on nothing that has American or like that in there. But I love Delta. Yeah, I just love Delta. But let's say, for instance, if I had to go somewhere right now, as much as I don't like American Airline, I would fly American Airline. Because when a plane goes down, the safety precautions are tripled with their airline from then on out. Because what they don't want is for lightning to strike twice, for the lack of better words. Okay? So I want you guys to understand, like, even though that plane crash, trust me, American Airlines going to have the top-notch technicians checking every plane from now on. Okay? So that's how the stuff works. This man ain't got no special powers.
The video. So that basically disproves everything you just said, Andrew.
No, it
because
doesn't.
that video was made 2 days before the 29th. So again, sir, you could try to backpedal all you want, whether you go 10 years ago or you go 2 days ago.
How is the 29th equates to 11? Is he saying because 9 plus 2 is 11? Is that what he's doing? Okay.
The message has always been consistent. Now, you're going to say, guess what, Gary? Not all plane crashes happen on the 29th. Guess what? You're right. I agree with you. But the fact is, if you do a mathematical percentage on the days plane crashes do happen, you're going to see they significantly increase on the 11th
That's
and
20th.
a
lie. And the reason why he's saying this is because Andrew is not going to do no fact checking. Andrew is not going to go over there and fact check. Because why would you stop and do all that fact checking? You make this claim, I'm going to make you prove it. I'm going to make you prove every plane. I'm going to say name every plane crash and tell me the dates.
29. That's why on December 29th, we had 3 plane crashes worldwide. And a couple days ago, we had 2, including the one in Washington, D.C. So your whole argument is invalidated.
But that wasn't on the 11th. That was not even on the the 29th, according to you, 9 plus 2 is 11. So you just debunk your own. Why am I arguing with this clown? I don't even like neither one of these guys. Both of them can kiss my butt. I can't stand neither one of them.
My friend, I just gave you more proof right there than it's all of the freaking Bible. I yield my time.
All right.
Okay. So just to dive in, I'm willing to concede this portion of the argument, Gary. Just show me mathematically that most plane crashes are going to happen on the 11th, 29th. I'll wait.
There've been 4, I believe 5 plane crashes this year.
Yeah,
and,
no,
2
actually,
of them have already
there have
happened.
been significantly more.
Go to the list of how many happened, and then go to the 11th and 29th, and then we can do a mathematical survey. And by the way, I did call this.
You said you already. No. You made the statement, the affirmative statement. It is, if in fact, the case that not all plane crashes happen,
but
the highest percentage of them happen on the 11th and the 29th. If that is the case, I await your evidence.
Oh, again, I didn't come here to do mathematical equations.
Wow. Andrew just stole my daggone technique. I just said, since he made that claim, he would have to prove it. I just said, chat, I promise you, I didn't watch this. We're watching this for the first time. I just said, you made that claim. I'm going to make you prove that claim. You're going to have to list every plane that crashed on those days. And you got to prove that that's the majority. If you're going to make that claim, I'm going to make you prove it. I'm going to sit here and say, prove it. And Andrew Cuck Drew is doing just that. Cuck Drew is doing just that. You made a claim, you got to prove it.
With you.
So you just came here to make claims that you can't.
The evidence is very clear. We had 2 plane crashes yesterday. Where's the one on the 30th, Andrew? Where's the one on the 28th, Andrew? Where's the one on the 27th? So now that you have been basically proven wrong about this.
No, the 27th is not 11. The 30th is not even 11. You're talking about the most recent. By the way, those are not even on the 11th.
Let's move on and start talking about
let's not move on just yet.
You've already made cooks, sir.
Let's not move on just yet. So
go ahead.
When we pull up plane crashes for 2024, I actually just read you several dates. We can pull up the aviation dates of all plane crashes globally.
Would you like to do that right now?
I don't actually see. So even if one were to happen on the 29th or the 11th, and all other ones don't happen on that day, then that would assume that the risk is just as possible for those other dates.
How many plane crashes happened this year, Andrew?
Hang on. I just let you talk. I didn't even interrupt you one time. So what I'm saying,
because Gary's looking stupid now. Dad, Gary, you got Andrew making, which is not hard. What am I talking about? It's not hard to make Gary look stupid or Andrew I made both of these guys look stupid. I'm the queen, y'all.
to you is that statistically that would mean it's just as likely as any other day that these crashes happened on. Now, again, I'm willing to concede that you're correct in that on the 11th and 29th, that's when the highest percentage of plane crashes happen. I just want you to give me the actual evidence for that. That's all. I'm not asking for you to move the heaven and earth here. I'm not asking you to have the prime creator do anything. I'm just asking for the actual evidence, the statistical evidence that proves on the 11th and 29th, that's when most plane crashes will happen.
Okay, so I'm going to pass this evidence right out to Myron that was just texting me. Myron?
Oh, okay. Yeah, what do you want me to read here?
Just whatever it says. There were 43 accidents, plane crashes in 2024. And then it shows you the days.
Well, it shows me your Twitter.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. I was looking at it like, oh, shit, wait.
My bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
There you go.
All right. Okay.
Well, you got a chart.
Yeah, he has a chart here. 43 fatal aircraft accidents by day 24. And it shows a chart here. This chart analyzes. Do you want me to put this on screen for the audience? Okay. Shit. Let me. You texted me this?
No,
I'll give it to Bill
right now.
All right. I'll give it to Bill.
1 second.
And I'll put it up on screen.
It's on Twitter, so we've actually.
It's on Twitter?
Yeah, I'm about to send you to. We've done statistical analysis just in case people like Andrew come along, so we can actually prove our.
Hold on, you're gonna have to validate your chart though. He's about to show his chart, and not a credible chart. So all Andrew had to do was cross-check his proof to what do they call it? The aviation website, official website.
If you ask, we shall provide. Here we go.
Okay.
And then Andrew, just let us know if there's anything you want us to show on your end. Just let me know, and I'll have Bill put it up as well. You know what I mean? Make sure that it's completely fair all around.
Okay.
Can you see that, Andrew?
I can't see anything.
Oh, you can't? Okay, I can. Is it a way for us to?
But I can. If you just tell me what the source is, I'll pull it up and follow along with you guys.
I will. Actually, I'll do you one better. I'll text it to you right now on your phone.
Okay.
So
Great.
you have it.
Yeah, but what's the source to this? Also, what does this prove? You're showing that most of the, you're showing that 6. Okay, let me read what I'm looking at. This chart analyzed fatal aircraft incidents by the day of the month with the day's numerological energy reduced. The data reveals a striking alignment with Gary. Oh my God, this is not credible. But even if it is credible, it still basically debunks him because you got the 5th going with the 2nd, okay? And number 2 is not 11. Number 2 is 2. So you're saying that oh my God. Gary is showing his own source. Gary has made his own chart and is sourcing his own source. You know this doesn't work, right? He's not credible. This is not credible. This is on Numerology Facts. This is on a Twitter account called Numerology Facts. This is not credible because it's got Gary's dad going in. Do you see what I'm saying? The data reveals a striking alignment with Gary's Greenberg's insight. What? Okay, I gotta see how Andrew's gonna handle this.
It's gonna see it on our end, but I'll give it to you so you can look at it as well. And while I send you this, I'll read it out loud. Can you make that big for me, Bills, real fast? So it goes fatal aircraft accidents by day. This chart analyzes fatal aircraft incidents by the day of the month with the day's numerological energy reduced. The data reveals a striking alignment with Gary Greenberg's insights as 11 energy emerges as a key factor linked to malfunctions and significant events, offering valuable implications for aviation safety. And then it shows the month and the days, it looks like here. So yeah, on the...
Who did this? Where's the source to this?
On the bottom you have day of month, and then on the left-hand side you got frequency.
And then you go there on the fatal by the day total. So when something adds up to an 11-day in total, you can see that there's a significantly amount.
Look at this. These incidents involving 1+ fatalities confirm GG33's observation. This is not credible. This is Gary's own stuff. Are you serious? This is Gary's own. You can't do this. You can't sit up here and, yeah, exactly, Sun Dormant. Source, trust me, bro.
Out more plane crashes than all the other days. Now, am I saying they only happen on those days? Of course not. What I am saying is there's a significant increase in fatalities, and when it comes to planes on certain days based off numerology, and here's the evidence.
And just to be clear, what are those days?
Those are the 43 fatal accidents that we've had in 2024.
No. I'm sorry. I'll just clarify the question. What are the days you're saying? It's the 11th?
So anything, so there's two graphs. There's one way to come up to an 11 energies, anything that happens on the 11th or 29th, because 2 and 9 is 11. The other day is something that adds up to the day they attacked Afghanistan. Afghanistan was attacked, I believe, 10/7/2001, 107020001 adds up to an 11. So that is the only ways you can come up with 11 energy. And based off those statistical analysis, you can see there's an increase here. So I'm very happy you brought those type of questions up and stuff like that, because we're ready for you.
Andrew. You a dumbass if you let him get away with these unconfirmed, unreliable, discreditable charts that he made with his own 33 group. Are you serious? Where is the source to this? You just asked what dates are these on, and he has not provided you the source from the actual aviation, what is it, the FFA website on the dates that this has actually happened.
Good. So let me just refute this very quickly.
Go ahead.
The most deadly day for airlines is actually on the 17th. Here's my proof. The total 787 people killed in the combination of these accidents are the worst in history. Remember, Gary just got done telling you that these are going to be the days which correspond with the most deadly accidents. And they're not. 1996, 2000, 2007, 2014. That would be Malaysian flight, TAM 3054, Alliance Air 7412, and TWA 800 for a combined 787. That is actually the most deadly date, sir.
Well, I said when they mostly happen. So here's
you said that's when you get the most casualties.
Happen on 11 days. Don't change the narrative.
You said that's when you get the most casualties.
Changing the narrative.
I understand you want to move the goalposts, but I said most accidents with airplanes happen in 11 days.
You said the most
provided
fatalities.
the evidence, and now you're backtracking it. But you lied in the last debate, so I expect
What am I backtracking on?
No,
you said the most fatalities happen on those days.
Sir,
You took what you did was you took a graph
I
of only
basically
43.
said most accidents happen on 11 days. That graph proved exactly what I said, sir.
Well, no, the graph. All the graph did was it showed data for 1 year set, and in that 1 year set,
So
it
every
did show
time
two.
we're going to move from a year to 5 years to 10 years.
Let me respond, dude. So yes, but that's exactly what you would do. You would say if this was consistently true, that every year this was consistently true. If it's consistently true every year, then you are indeed, yes, correct. That on the 11th and 29th, that's when you're going to see the most amount of these accidents happen, if year by year that is the case. However, it's not. Not only is it not, but the most deadly days on the 17th, proven by these 4 flights that I just gave you with a combined death total, 787, worst in history. You've just been proven incorrect, Gary.
So again, I said most plane accidents happen on certain days. I was proven right. The graph
No, you weren't proven right.
You
You only showed 2024.
Okay, so 2024. But I also went on video 2 days before the 29th and said, don't fly on the 29th. And we just had the most horrific plane crash of 2025 happen on the 29th. The point is, there is something to this. And if you don't actually see something to this, because I've given you statistical analysis, this is a reason for all you people who are listening right now to go out there and do the research. Go out there and do
saying do the research on what? On numerology. By the way, let's be clear. Numerology, astrology, all of that actually works. But not the way that these men are using it, okay? Numerology is not some demonic thing that shows when death is going to happen or when this is going to happen, when that, you know what I'm saying? I don't get into that, okay? Because, when you're operating from a low vibration, which Gary does all the damn time, he wants to act like he has some superpowers that nobody else has. And that's the way, it's like a cult type mentality to where if he believes that he has special powers, then you can give him all this money for him to reveal the unknown answers that you can't seem to find, right? So you can give him these questions and he will give you the answers to it because he's got the gift and you don't. You all got the gift, by the way. Thing about it is that this man is lower than dirt. That's why his life is in the garbage, and that's why he's in a very unhappy state, and he won't be here long. He just won't. So I'm just saying, these men, they talk about the arts and alchemy and herbology and anything dealing with metaphysics. They talk to it from a very egotistical, they talk about it from a very controlling, I got the power, you don't, because they're just takers and rapers and all this other stuff. Whereas women, we're talking about it from a very loving, empowering. We want to we want it to to increase your gravity. We want, your vibration, not increase your gravity. We want to talk about it for your empowerment. They want to take the power away from you and keep it all to themselves and have you as a personal slave. We want you to be your own master of your own life, okay? And that's the difference between women in this type of art versus these evil men like Gary in this type of art. The local newspaper horoscope is strategically more reliable. Facts. He's a nobody, Tyler. I like to listen to Shira about astrology and occult types. Yeah, and I told you guys when I joined her occult type metaphysical channel because the whole sprinkle channel was stuff I already knew about. I was like, I'm not learning anything. This stuff she talking about, get your level up on, this is how you deal with men. You got to basically go for the older ones, you know what I'm saying? Use what you got to get what you want, blah, blah, blah. And keep your legs closed. You shouldn't be able to have to do this, that, and the other. And if you do open your legs, make sure it's somebody where you could basically get a lot from them, you know what I'm saying? Like that stuff I already know. She's on another level. I intend to catch up though. But she's on another level when it comes to the arts, when it comes to the spiritual realm of empowerment, how to use things on the outside to connect with your mind in the inside. And it's all in your intentions. It's all about what you believe. And it's all about, how you wish to bring it forth. This is why y'all notice in the past, and I'm glad people stopped doing that. But when I used to get my allergies twice a year, people go, "Are you sick?" And I would quirk out on them, or as they say, chimp out on them, right? I would lose my mind. Like, what? Don't you ever say that? I would go because I'm literally rebuking that. Me cussing them out or me being very aggressive with them on that. I am rebuking what you're trying to put on me, and I'm putting it back on you, or I'm throwing it away somewhere else. Like, how did you get that? How did you're like, I know you think that's what that is, but I just said I'm going through some allergies. Okay. So I'll people stop doing that because they saw how I'll go from 0 to 100 because I understand what's being done. They may not understand what's being done, but I am fully aware of what's being done. Okay. Even if they're doing it unintentionally, and most times they are doing it unintentionally, you know what I'm saying? So it's not coming from a bad place, but it's like I'm teaching them that this is a habit that all of us are taught when we are young. Okay, we're young. When somebody's coughing, instead of us thinking that they're clearing their throat, instead of us thinking that something got caught in their throat, we're thinking the worst, which is sickness and illness. It's all about conditioning, and it's all about the mind, and that's how a lot of women are now being more open and honest and talkative. And teaching, the rest of the people like, hey, you have the power. You have the power all along. Don't cater to this old stupid stuff. He has no different power than you. And as a matter of fact, like when he come in contact with somebody who does know the power and can use his evil intentions against him, because he's basically self-destructing on his own will. Okay, so there's that. I gotta drink some of this water. So that's what I'm saying. And no, Olivia, you go see Jesus and tell him I said I'm okay. Okay, I'm over here talking with Lilith. Okay. Boom, headshot. All right, you go see Jesus. Tell Jesus I say hey. All right, you go with Jesus. All right. I'm in the feminine thing right here. I got that masculine all the daggone time. All right. Okay.
The work, and you will see how the validity in this type of work. Andrew is a person who doesn't want to believe in this. He wants to believe that the virgin gave birth to Jesus Christ. That is his, right to believe that. But we believe in logic, and based on logic, mathematics, and percentages. Numbers don't lie, my friend.
Yeah, but even if I was wrong, let's just say I was completely wrong about the religious belief of the virgin birth and all of the various criticisms you have about Christianity, even assuming that was incorrect, that wouldn't make your system correct. That is logic. So logic would dictate, even if Andrew wrong, that doesn't mean Gary right, or even if Gary right, that doesn't mean Andrew wrong. That's actual logic. So what I did was offered a statistical refutation. The 4 most deadly air disasters all fell on the 17th.
Okay, this is boring. He already proved him wrong. All right. They still argued about that. Does this apply to Ukrainian military aircraft? All closing arguments. Was Jesus born from? Okay. Oh, I'm interested in this one. All right. Let's see what this one. How they gonna argue that one?
All right, so we will move into the Christianity portion. So what I'll do is I'll put, we got the timer on the bottom left here. We'll put, you guys are still okay with open dialogue for 4 minutes on this topic, and we can use as many rounds. You guys want to go with Jesus? What's your position on Jesus Christ?
Well, it's very simple. When you look at the leftists, we look at them as crazy when they say there's more than 2 genders, because that's lunacy.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, people who believe like me look at the right wing who believe a virgin gave birth to Jesus Christ the same way you look at those crazy lefties who believe, oh, there's more than 2 genders.
Quick, Gary, I just want to know the topic of this. Are we going to do Jesus?
The validity of Jesus Christ being born from a virgin. All the fairy tales they're in the Bible. That's
just
what we
give him a sentence, you idiot. What is the debate topic? Oh, God.
Okay, just so we can stay concise here, because we can do the other stuff. So, of course, you're challenging the validity of him being born to a Virgin Mary.
Of course. Well,
okay.
The
And
foundation, yeah, of the
the
Bible.
foundation of that.
Yeah,
Wait,
basically, like
wait, which one?
Christianity
is it?
itself. He's challenging Christianity itself.
I mean, I want to keep it kind of specific so we can move on. So the Virgin Mary.
And we can start with that, but there's
Okay.
a lot of ways
Sure,
we can go.
Sure,
with
sure,
it.
sure. But I want to go per topic so that it stays.
Of course. So
concise. Who wants to go first? As far as he's making the assertion that he doesn't believe in it.
For the forward,
Andrew, do you want to go first or?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I can dive in real quick.
With the virgin birth. Okay.
So I'm going to kind of give you a very classical argument for this, Gary, just so that you have it. It's written out. There's 6 conditions that gives reason for us to accept the doctrine of Jesus Christ being born of a virgin. Conditional 1, the very fact the doctrine exists at all gives reason for accepting it. And there was something abnormal about his birth is a strong a posteriori argument for its basis. If he had been born naturally by 2 parents, then nothing would be mentioned about it in the Bible, right? There just wouldn't be any mention. That would make no sense. The character of nativity narrative provides cause for believing in doctrine because of the Jewish atmosphere of the narratives themselves. Most scholars universally believe Jesus Christ existed, was a man. I can give you...
That's, what do they call this argument? That terrible setup. You argue, what is that? Something to authority. What is that? Fallacy. What is that? Is a is that how it says fallacy to authority or whatever? Appeal to authority. Thank you, chat. Who cares if religious scholars, okay, say that the nativity scene happened? Because for every scholar you said that there's this nativity scene happened, I can find some authority figures who can say that the nativity scene never happened. So appeal to authority never works because you got your scholars, I can find my scholars. Now, the first thing he said, I didn't understand that. The first argument he said was, well, people believe in it, so it works. Okay, that was just dumb. So appeal to authority is you reject that because I can get my own authority and my authority is better than your authority. So that's a non-argument. And the first thing you said just didn't make no sense. So let's listen to the other like 5 he got or 4.
The institutes which believe that Jesus Christ was a person, an actual person who existed. This includes biblical scholars, classic historians, New Testament scholars, and Old Testament scholars.
But those are biased people. These are biased people who believe in, who are theologians. You cannot use theologians to support your argument. What if I say they all are lying? Now what? But what Andrew is doing here, I want you guys to understand, Andrew don't believe in none of this. Andrew is not religious, and neither is well, I can't call it yuck mouth no more, but neither is fat feet. Miss, I want to send you my fat feet. Okay? They are grifters, and they are appealing to the religious crowd, the conservative religious crowd, the Christian religious crowd on the conservative, and Nick Frito's group. Okay? So they are catering to these group of people. So he's trying to keep his money up because this is a lucrative business, right? So that made no sense, but
the rest of the New Testament is silent about doctrine. Had this teaching been invented, there might be more reason for writers to touch on it further, to argue for it. Instead, they don't. So the church universally accepts this doctrine. There's complete acceptance without hints of any other kind of explanation for the birth of Jesus, meaning sets the foundation of Christianity. This is
Jesus is real, but his name was not Jesus. Okay. But the person, the male born of Mary, and her name wasn't really Mary. All these names were changed. Okay. And you know, in due time when the Sun Book was discovered. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Anybody who says that Yahshua ben Yosef, aka Jesus, is not real, you're wrong. He does exist, he did exist, but how they depict him is wrong. This is just, he was not special over anybody else. Because even in the Bible that everybody read, the King James the King James Version says, we are all children of the Most High. Okay. So he wasn't black. He was, he had some black in him. What is that race? Hold on a second. He was a, hold on. He was a Semite? He was a Semite.
Been the set foundation for it. It's the idea that their eyewitnesses actually were present and that this was a determination made and that there's never been resistance to the foundation of this shows that there's good validity to be had, that because this person existed, because there was clearly something special about his birth, and the eyewitnesses at the time are determining that there is something special about this birth, and the doctrine canonically has gone on for 2,000 years, not disputing this with alternatives, is very powerful evidence, Gary, that this could have happened.
Myron is black. I don't know how many times I gotta keep telling y'all Myron's black. Myron is not Jewish. Myron's black. Myron's black. Say it again. Myron is black. He's blackity black. I don't know why you are saying he's a Myron. H-U-R. He is black. Yeah, Gary. Yeah, Gary is Jewish too.
Yes. Very powerful evidence it could have happened. Now, before you attack this and say things like, well, I want, I want something better than eyewitness testimony. Well, just remember that most historic figures are based around eyewitness testimony. Most.
How can Myron be a Semite? Hold on, make that make sense. How can Myron be? Do you know where he was born? H-U-R. You need to go to a library, go do some research. How in the hell, okay, is Sudan remotely close to anything Jewish? Woo! Y'all so dumb. Y'all so dumb.
Almost all. Like
exactly. Who said this? Jordan said, Myron sits around complaining about Jews 25-8, but the guy is his main man. Jordan, it's his manager. Let me tell you something. People who hate Jews are jealous of Jews. Every last one of them. Every last one of them. Answer this. Name somebody that other people constantly complain about, that they reign over, that they dominate, that they basically control. The chickens are constantly complaining about the wolves eating them. The gazelles are complaining about the lions. Shit rolls downhill, honey. You know what I'm saying? I have never seen a superior group until I seen white folks, but not all, just a small group, because they are the majority, complain about 1.7% of the population dominating them. And if that is the case, they are literally explaining and telling everybody that they are the inferior race, which is not true. When I say they, I'm saying white people. So whenever I see somebody of any race complain about Jews, you mad because they make the best parents. But guess who else make the best parents? Asians, Koreans, Chinese, Vietnamese, Japanese. What do they call Asian mothers? Tiger moms. Look at the Jewish mothers. Bubba, you don't want to be a doctor. You're going to be a doctor. They're the best parents that raise up functional, successful children. they teach their children about money manners, management early on. Okay? So it's like you can always tell when they produce the best children, the disciplined children, the children are actually the best at turning 10 cents and making it into $10,000. Of course everybody's going to be jealous of that. Okay? Yeah, Tree, because they got the power by their what? Banking by, they print money and air, you sound silly. Well, guess what? If I sound silly, then why you got the same damn printed money in your pocket, you dumbass? Boom, headshot! Tree doesn't understand that stupid white people are mad because they turn people into debt slaves. Though you should re-break it. Hold on. No. Let me just say this. That daggone mayonnaise monster that's basically chimping out in my daggone comment section is what I'm talking about. These are the stupid white people that are mad because they don't got no Jewish parents, or they don't got no mama they don't got no tiger mama and no hardworking Asian father. I want you to understand that if this country was founded by white people, which it was, and they brought African slaves, which was sold to them by other Africans and Arabs, which did happen, and they came here and began to create what is now known as the United States of America. How can a small group of people known as the Jews take over this country, which they haven't, but let's say they did? That means that the blacks and the whites are inferior, okay? Boom, headshot! If I'm always use this scenario. If you got 20 people living on one island and one person can come on that island and dominate the entire 20 people, meaning they can make the 20 people do what he want, make the 20 people basically say what he want, create laws according to what his rules. If you can dominate, rule, and control all 20 people, those 20 people are inferior. This is the white race according to these daggone idiots who want to blame the Jews. Now, I reject that. I don't believe the black race or the white race are inferior to some small group of people, except those individuals who believe 1.7% is cucking them. I want you to know this, right? They always, every year, try to reform history, try to make it like, oh, well, the Jews control the federal banking system. Well, who allowed that to happen? Anytime they blame something on the Jews, your question is, how did the white man let that happen in his country? If this was the white man's country, if this was the white man's country, how did the white man let this happen in his country? Huh? They always say, well, Jews control the education. Well, didn't the white man control the education? Well, if the white man controlled the education, how did the white man lose power to the very, very small 1.7%ers? Because they're inferior. The mighty never lose until the mighty gets weak. And when the mighty gets weak, that's when the mighty lose. And I have given up on white folks because I told you, if you don't help your women, you will never, ever, ever be at a powerful position again. And look at what you're doing to the countries, okay? And your own white, listen, say what you want about Donald Trump, right? Donald Trump trying to get this country back to where it used to be. Who's his main people? Hold on, answer this question to me. I'm gonna give you 3 choices. Who is his top enemies? White people on the left and some on the right? Black people on the left, right, and center? Or the Jews? Who is his #1 adversary? Who's the #1 people trying to stop him? Everybody, all these people who hate the Jews just hate that the Jews are better. Once upon a time, black people used to hate white people because what? White people was doing it better. Remember, every time when Martin Luther King thing happened and they wanted white people to allow them to come into this store so they can serve black people, they want black people to be in these white restaurants. And what did they say? White people will go to a white restaurant over a black restaurant because the white man's ice is colder. Well, we have white people on the right that are never Trumpers too. So, but they're white. That's what I'm saying. Black people are their own worst enemy. White people are their own worst enemy. But when you are white or black and you are blaming another ethnic group or race of people for why you got all these kids, why you ain't got no money, why you a STD bucket, STD infested body, why you over here ain't got no money, you just basically don't want to take any accountability for your actions and why you are inferior. That's all that is. That's all that will ever be. So when you see these daggone people sit up here and just complain about the Jews, always look at somebody inferior, because in the end, they will have to say, understand this, white people make up 63% of the United States population. When I say white people, I'm not talking about white Hispanic or white Latino. I'm talking about white. I'm talking about your white from Europe. I'm talking about your descendants of Germans, or your descendants of Sweden, or your descendants of the Scandinavian countries. I'm talking about those white people. Okay? When you are, as a race, are the majority, you cannot be in a position to play the victim. You are the majority. You got the numbers. The only time the numbers don't matter is if you all are inbreds, if you all are inferior, or if you all are basically weak, which is the case right now. And that's why you got a lot of these daggone people complaining about the Jews, because the Jews are better. They're just better. They're just better. They're just better.
Socrates, for instance, he didn't. Hang on, Gary. It's my opening here.
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, you'll see that Socrates, people like this, they don't actually exist except in the writings of other people. They never took pen to paper themselves. Yet it's universally accepted that these figures existed, because when scholars go back through and they run determination text, and we have eyewitness testimony of it from.
Yeah, it's just stupid to sit up here and say that Jesus did. The man that's known as Jesus didn't exist. The man that's known as Jesus did exist, but who he is and his power is debatable. So.
Multitudes of different sources and dates, it's reasonable at that point to make the assumption that these people existed. Yeah,
reasonable. Okay,
all right.
You know they've had eyewitness witness counts of Bigfoot, and they have books of Bigfoot. I mean, based off what you're telling me, all you need is eyewitness. People who say, and then they have to write in the book that they were eyewitnesses, and that's enough for you.
This is such a dumb argument. Hey Gary, is there any scholars? By the way, you could have just rejected his call to authority by saying, no, I reject that appeal to authority, because I can get authority to basically debunk what you got. But you sitting here saying something stupid about Bigfoot. Is there any scholars saying that Bigfoot is real, Gary?
That makes my point for me.
Bigfoot is real based off the logic that you just told us, based off Jesus Christ. So Bigfoot must be real too.
Here, I'm gonna explain this, because this logic actually is in my favor, not in yours.
I bet it is.
So the Bible is the most investigated book in the history of all of mankind. There's no book which has been more sold or more studied by more people than this book. Okay. The thing about your Bigfoot claim that coincides with my claim is that because there was eyewitness testimony and physical evidences which were found, they did this was an investigated phenomenon. People did begin to investigate it because it became credible the second there was eyewitness testimony and evidences which were provided as to the credibility of the phenomenon. That does not mean that Bigfoot existed, of course. However, it does lead to evidences towards the investigation for the clarification. So here's what happened. When those things began to be investigated, they found guys in suits and guys making footprints and things like this. So the investigated evidence didn't lead to the conclusion. With Jesus Christ, investigated evidence does lead to the conclusion that he did in fact exist. He was in fact a man who existed, and he likely was crucified by Pontius Pilate. That's
yeah, all that is true. But the whole other stuff, but see, Gary don't know religion. He's an idiot. But yeah, Jesus did exist. Who's the person known in the Bible as Jesus did exist. He was persecuted. He was crucified. Okay. But the whole turning water into wine, that's a metaphor. The whole abundance of bread, that's a metaphor. You know, like a lot of that other stuff. By the way, the Bible is a beautiful book if you know how to read it. Okay. So, you know, it's not the spookyism for people like me. When I read the Bible, I don't look at the spookyism. I'm seeing the metaphor that's being used here. Okay, the water into wine thing, the whole thing of the stoning of the woman who washed Jesus' feet with her hair, and all this other. It's such a great. Oh, when he was fasting for 40 days and 40 nights and things like that. These are metaphors that people don't tend to understand. But to sit up here and say that the person known as Jesus didn't exist. And by the way, I'm not a Christian. I don't believe. I'm a heathen. Okay, call me an atheist, call me agnostic. You'll be right. But if I can sit up here and say, yeah, they looked into it, such a person did exist. Now what? You can't sit up here and deny that. There is proof that person did exist. Like, did he exist to that extent? No, I don't believe so. There's no proof of that.
Powerful evidence, Gary.
Would any of that evidence stand up in the court of law?
What?
Yeah, of course.
It would.
Eyewitness evidence always stands up in court of law. What do you mean?
Well, eyewitnesses who are alive, sir. Not people who are so-called eyewitnesses who are dead, who people can't question, sir.
That's completely incorrect. So evidences are submitted to courts all the time from people who have passed away, which would lend credible evidence as to who their assaulter could have been, who their murderer may have been. People leave behind diaries all the time, which are submitted into evidences into court. They're not alive anymore, but give credible evidences as to whether or not there could have been somebody who had a hand in foul play or fraud or any number of different things. So on this, you're incorrect.
So you're telling me you can take the Bible to a court of law and basically prove it's real?
They literally swear on the Bible, you dumbass! They literally... I can't with this guy. I can't with this guy. Oh my God, Gary is an imbecile! They literally bring a Bible up, say, place your hands and do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? So help you God! Oh my, oh, the stupidity, the dumbest. Oh my God, I can't get, okay guys, I'm not gonna sit through all this. Let's listen to Andrew reply, then we're gonna fast forward to this. This is so stupid. The fact that you don't understand that the actual court system is revolved around Christianity. It's amazing how stupid you are. Okay.
No, that's not what I said, Gary.
Oh, no,
what did I say?
I'm telling you, give me enough evidence that Jesus is real. Because
okay, and Andrew's so stupid he doesn't even realize that the Bible is an intricate part of the court system. Oh, okay. So let's move on. Show gets heated. Is Andrew a terrible Christian? Okay, let's look at this. All right, here we go. It's just so dumb. How many cigarettes is Andrew smoking now?
Fuck.
Whatever he likes, man.
Which one do you prefer, Andrew? 3 or 4?
Well, you just do 3 minutes. It's fine.
So we'll do 3 minutes. I'm going to give it to Gary because you brought up this topic of his wife. We're moving on from the Virgin Mary conversation, and then we'll go 3 minutes uninterrupted. Each person can make their argument, and then, if you can see, then I'll bring it back to him, and then we do it as many rounds as you guys need. But go ahead.
Well, it basically goes like this, man. If you're going to preach about Christianity, and you're going to preach to others about what a good Christian is and how people should become Christians, then the way you live your life has a lot to do with it, because you basically have to do what you preach, or you're a fraud. So here's what it comes down to, man. If you already made vows to a woman and you broke them and now you're with a different woman, a lot of Christians would consider that adultery. Quite frankly, your wife, and again, I have nothing against her. This has nothing to do with her personally. But the fact of the matter is, she has kids from 2 different men. Two different people she took vows to and said, I will love you forever. And she had.
Nope, dum-dum. She only made vows to one, and he initiated the divorce. I can't believe you got me over here setting the record straight about stupid, ugly Rachel Wilson. She only been married to 2 men. Her ex and Andrew, she had babies by 3 of them, though.
Kids from those people's marriages. Now, you always talk about a nuclear family, sir. What kind of nuclear family is this? The nuclear family is the bedrock. Hold on, sir. The nuclear family is the bedrock.
Oh, we saw this already, right? Because he's going to say, hold on. We saw this because he's going to say, we saw this last night. Let me fast forward it. Because he's going to say, well, Joseph was a stepfather to Jesus.
I'm some red pill content creator, but I'm not.
No,
I follow the ideals. Stop talking, dude. Stop talking.
Don't worry, we'll
you
add time.
can't seem to help but spurt.
Add 15 seconds for Andrew,
within
please.
the purview of Christian ethics. Not only am I not doing anything wrong, but I'm doing everything wrong. All you're doing is affirming I'm a good man. You're like, Andrew's a good man and takes care of people. Oh, I know, terrible fucking Christian, awful. I don't even know how this is a dunk. What you're also trying to do is you're also trying to placate ego and materialism by saying, look, I bought this chick for $100.
We've seen this yesterday.
So let's get started, man. We have a man here who failed in his first marriage. And again, this is a devout Christian man. And he married someone who has kids from 2 different men. So he's trying to tell you this is being a good Christian. This is being a good simp, okay? This is exactly what it is. This man is a simp, and he's trying to use religion as a clutch in a...
I'm sorry. I'm too busy looking at this chick with this velvet dress. Oh, one day, ladies, you're going to rise up and see how powerful you are. But she ain't one of them, okay?
To cope for a simp. Sir, I never confuse you for red pill. A red pill would never have someone like your wife who's been with 2 different men raising different kids, okay? So let's not have anyone confuse anyone with red pill here. You are a grifter. You are a religious grifter who is using it as a clutch to get people on your side to get...
Do men fall for this? Because Andrew used to do this. Andrew Tate used to do this, right? Andrew Tate used to have a woman massaging him while he's talking. Does that... The guys in here, does that really works? Do you look at, please. No, you didn't say Shane fashion novel. No, you didn't, H-U-R. No, you didn't say, oh. Guys, I ordered some glasses from Temu and I got them in 6 days. Boom, headshot. But I did order a nice Chinese table, and that's going to take a month to get here. So, okay. So I did order something from Temu for the first time. So it looks like you guys were right. If it comes from China, it's going to take several weeks to get here. But if you order it and if it comes from the factory, it'll get here within a week. So, a man is supposed to rely on his own to manage his emotions, right? Well, these guys are emotional. They're fatherless behavior, okay? They're fatherless behavior. But Andrew Tate used to do this. Andrew Tate used to sit down, talk to his men while he was getting massaged by some women. And I never, as a woman, I could never understand, 1, why he's always shirtless, and 2, why is some woman massaging him? Like, when I get massaged, I don't want to be working. I don't want to be talking. Do you know, a nice neighbor of ours gave me and my husband a couple massage, and I told her, can we split the massage part up? Everything else we could do together, but I don't want to be in the room with my husband because he's going to start talking to me. I'm one of those people, when I get a massage, I don't want to talk. Just massage me. Just you massage me, shut up. Okay? That's what I want. I don't want to hear well, I had to get this project and the other. I don't want to hear that. I just want a massage. And I like being quiet in my massage. I only want to hear, is this too hard? And I want to hear the nice melodic music that's being played in the background. I don't want to talk.
Other Christians to like you, because even though I'm accused of being in a cult, the actual biggest cult in the world is Christianity. 2.3 billion people in this cult. But remember what this man just showed you. He can't prove Jesus is real by any stretch of the imagination. All he can tell you is, oh, well, if a whole bunch of people agree on something, that must be real. Okay, sir. Use that logic the same way you talk to women. This man will go on the whatever podcast. This man will go on Fresh and Fit and call people cucks when he's a simp himself taking care of other people. This is basically what he is. He's the fraud. He's been proving what he is. And at the end of the day, sir, this is what numerology got me, brother. You can say all you want, bro.
That's nothing to brag about.
Boom! Headshot!
She looks worn out. Have y'all seen her face? I don't know how old she is, but she is worn in the face. Now, you know what I believe. Okay, I'm about to talk on another level, right? This woman is constantly being zapped of her energy every time this big gorilla gets on top of her. So she, it's something about her where he gets to fill himself up artificially though, with her essence, with her energy, because she doesn't know who she is. And basically he is, the plug in the socket. Saying he's basically short-circuiting her. So that's what happens. His power will go away completely sooner than later. And when she stops opening up her legs, she will probably come into who she is, her own power. But that's the thing about it is that that's nothing to brag about. Your woman is not supposed to look run down. And she looks run. And I'm not being mean. I didn't know she looked like that till people showed her face on, cause I remember looking at her and that must have been an old ass picture I saw. Cause when I called her your green card wife, she looked real nice because it was an old picture. It was a very, very old picture that somebody had showed me when I was arguing with Gary. I said, oh yeah, that's definitely a green card wife. You couldn't get a woman here, so you had to go overseas and get one. Okay, so she could be submissive to you. She could submit to you. But this is what happens when you ladies open your legs to these type of men. Okay, no good will come of it ever. All right, and maybe just maybe the reason why they don't have any kids is because her uterus is like, nope, no way. There's no escape if you, no. So who knows, okay?
40-year-old woman. You want to compare what as Christianity got you to what numerology got me? This is fact, sir. So again, you're a joke. You're being made to look like a joke right now. So you can keep simping the Christianity. You can keep grifting it. At the end of the day, sir, you go home to a ran-through woman with a whole bunch of different kids, and that's what you are. That's what your legacy is. So keep praying, brother, because they ain't gonna help you. I'll finish with this. 2,000 years, Christians have been saying Jesus is coming back. That means tens of billions of people alive have basically thought that Jesus is coming back in their lifetimes. That means tens of billions of people died fools. Jesus ain't coming back. I can't prove he didn't exist. I will give that to you. I can't prove he didn't exist. But you and everyone like you can't prove he did. In closing, my wife came here on a work visa. I found her 20 years ago.
Yeah, we know. That's what I said. No. You set that out for her. Andrew probably don't even know the backstory of this chick. She didn't come here on a work visa. Gary brought her here, okay, on a visitation visa. Like anybody can come here and visit America. While she was here, okay, he married her and got her a job and made sure that she passed the the immigration interview so she can get a green card. And there's that. He ain't telling the whole truth. She was not invited here on a work visa. He brought her here himself. And that's when he married her. That's when he basically made sure she got a job so that she could basically get her green card. And now I do believe she's now a citizen. I do believe now.
I looked at her birthday. I said, loyal woman who's going to be good at raising kids. And that's exactly what she does. Because you know what? Maybe to you, it doesn't matter that you raise kids that don't look like you. To me, it does. We ain't the same, bro.
All right. I'll put 3 minutes on the clock.
Go ahead, Andrew.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, I guess this will be the last one on this round, I'm guessing. And then what was the next topic that you guys want to hit with Christianity?
Yeah, okay, so now you guys, I did not interrupt Gary even once, right?
Yeah, and don't worry, if he interrupts you, we'll add time to your clock, so you're okay.
So imagine the yarmulke wearing subversive over here pretending that he has kids that look like him. I'm sorry, sir, I just want to point out to you, the woman you're with, not the same distinguishing phenotypical characteristics that you have. So I don't know what you're talking about, first of all, with, did I interrupt you even once, Gary? Stop spurging, Gary. Calm down, Gary.
Yeah.
That's one. Two, you're not rich.
Super chat. Nigerian dude on the left talks like Muhammad Hijab. How do you know who Muhammad Hijab is? I'm surprised. Oh, wait. Sorry, my bad, Nigerian. Of course you would know who Muhammad Hijab is. My bad, because you do watch AP and David. I didn't. Most people don't even know who that is, but he does talk like him.
You're a fucking fraud. You've been a fraud for years, and I have lists of all of the frauds in which you've conducted, which include your fake rings, which include your fake ties to the Trump administration, which you do not have. You do not have ties to the Trump administration. That's a lie. How do I know? Well, it's pretty easy to deduce because the people who are in the Trump administration have no fucking clue who you are, Gary, and they're definitely not taking numerological advice from you. That's for damn sure.
Look like that Andrew have been reading some of my investigations on their Gary. Isn't it amazing that both of these? Oh man, I feel so good right now. I really feel so good right now. I went after Andrew. Well, not really. I went after Rachel, and Andrew was also involved in that. So I kind of went after more of Rachel, and then went after Andrew for the little two lies that he told. So I went after basically both of them, especially when Andrew accepted a blood sports debate from me. Yeah. So I actually did all of that dirty fighting with him, and with the help of Thoughts, did a video laying out all the lies that Rachel has said. Okay. When Gary came after me, and Gary was posting up pictures of saying that he has ties to the presidency and that he was invited to the presidency, it was me. I can prove the tweets. It was me that says, you a liar. You ain't got no connection to that. And this picture right here just shows a regular tour. Anybody could take a tour if they still give it to the White House. That's when you took this picture. Also, why is it that you say that the president invited you to the White House, but you don't have any pictures with him? Every picture you have is a picture that any tourist would have underneath the presidential seal, and anybody can take that. I bet you if I really which I have no intentions on talking to my biological family, but if I really wanted to bug my biological family, I can have them, which I have no intentions, I can have them send me the group picture of all of us standing underneath when I was probably 9 years old, standing underneath that same damn seal. It's just that you say you was connected to the president. Nobody knows you. You have no pictures with them. You only show pictures of you in the White House. You don't have, and it wasn't during the time that Trump was president. And you're just I was the one that broke all that down because people legitimately thought that Gary was invited to the White House because it was clear that he was in the White House. And because they're not from Washington, D.C., because they never took a tour of the White House, they didn't know. A lot of people didn't know you could take a tour of the White House. Let me see if they still offer that. But they stopped at COVID. I don't know if they started again. Let me see. Can you still take tours in the White House? Yes, you can still take tours of the White House, but you can plan ahead. Tours are free and are available Tuesdays through Saturday, excluding federal holidays. Contact your member of Congress and their congressional tour coordinator. Okay, they changed it. Submit your they changed it big time. And they're free? Okay. All right. So a lot of people didn't know that that's what you can do. So all Gary did was take a tour of the White House and then took some pictures and said, look, the president invited me, because people are stupid. They don't know that can happen. So I actually revealed all of this on Twitter. You can go fact check me. And both of these dum-dums looked at my stuff to go after each other.
On top of all of this, all that you have done is say, Andrew, because I can't defeat your arguments, I'm going to attack the fact that 20 years ago, or 15 or whatever it is, you married a woman who had kids. So fucking what? That's not outside of the purview of Christian ethics, one. Doesn't prove anything. And then two, you also say that I preach. I don't preach. I'm not a preacher. I've never preached. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm a debater. I debate worldviews, and I debate subversive worldviews especially, but I don't preach to anybody. I don't know where the fuck you even came up with that. I don't have a ministry, and I don't want one. I'm sure I could have one, but I don't want a ministry. On top of all of this, your claims are actually quite weak, right? The only thing that you can say is like, well, if you have stepkids, you're a cuck. That would encompass so many people. It's unbelievable. And also logically, you would have to take the next step that if you adopted, you were a cuck, right? Which makes no fucking sense at all. If you were to take care of kids from like a brother or sister who died, you would equally be a cuck. Like all of these things you would have to give a semantic distinction why it's a different thing, right? Being a step parent is not evil, Gary. Now, when you're talking about optimals for society, I can talk about what's optimal. It is optimal to be in an intact nuclear family. Who would know that better than somebody who wasn't in one? You're saying that a person who wasn't in a nuclear family could never give a descriptor that being in a nuclear family was better? That's fucking stupid. That's dumb. That's like saying that former drug addicts can't tell people that drugs are bad. Like, of course they can. And those are the people you want to say it more than anyone. So I don't understand even the logic here. It makes no sense. But on top of all of that would be forgivable. Okay? All of it would be forgivable. If it weren't the case, that I know you're just a subversive. That's it. And the only reason you're upset with me is because I'm vastly popular, and I'm going to continue to be vastly popular while you nip on my heels on fucking X like the fat, pathetic loser that you are, Gary. And there's nothing that you're going to be able to do about that. And the reason is because I am superior at debate. I'm superior at politics. And I have...
You ain't winning a debate with me. You rage quit. You rage quit that debate with me there, Andrew. Okay? You rage quit what debate with you ain't superior with me. Came in there all emotional. Okay? And I see her face. Yeah, I'm a believer. You just sang. And it's amazing that your cult complained about me. Okay? Not basically just talking and showing you how your wife she did. Pimped out the daughters, her daughters. They weren't your daughters because you didn't care. Your daughters were too young. She pimped out her daughters to some daggone groypers. And then one of them got their nudes, N-U-D-E-S, leaked online because of her dealing. She's a terrible woman. She's a terrible mother. And because I was showing that, because you wasn't showing my screen to your side of the debate, and you deleted your side, by the way. But it was amazing how you didn't want nobody to know about that, and that's why you rage quit, because I wasn't going to shut up about it. Okay? Calling me a prostitute, that's fine. Okay? I be that. I don't care what you do. But the thing about it is that your wife is a POS hoe, okay? And she was sitting around acting like her doo-doo didn't stink. And you were going along for the ride. She's been lying for you for years. And now y'all found a grift that actually sticked. And you know what, Andrew? And I hope you see this. I want you to know something. If I had to choose between her being popular and you being popular, I'd choose your damn ass any day. Okay? Any day. I never liked your wife. Never liked her. First time, me and you used to be cool. I don't like you now. you could get hit by a truck and I wouldn't give a damn. I'd keep on eating my daggone food the next day as if it was just a regular old day, like you never exist. But your wife and I never got along. I never liked her. From the time where I met her, I never liked her. And I said, I'm cool, because you was known as Big Papa Fascist at that time. And I told her, I said, I have respect for your wife. No, not anymore. I have respect for your husband, but I don't have respect for you, you horse-faced looking bitch. I damn clowned your wife on Martin Day debate. I made her shut the hell up. Okay. She thought she was so stupid. At that time, I was vegan. You know what this dumbass girl says? She said, because I basically embarrassed her, she said, well, if Tree supports abortion, no, what did she say? Oh, God, I forgot what it was. She said, this is what she said. Well, I wonder how Tree feels about being a vegan and she's proud of wearing leather. What? And that's because, once again, these stupid people don't know the difference between a vegan that's for health reasons and a vegan who's for animal rights. And I've never, ever been a vegan for animal rights. I've been a vegan for health reasons. Hence why I stopped being vegan once I started lifting weight to get my muscles back. Anyway, let's get back to this.
Literally found you out and shown people that you are indeed a grifting fraud.
Mm-hmm.
And your numerology that you continuously claim has made you rich and has made you this and has made you that. Well, that's a fraud too.
Rich?
When
He ain't no rich. Gary's not rich. Who told you Gary's rich? Gary ain't rich. He broke as hell.
Are put on the spot for your actual numerological takes, they don't even amount to anything. Like when you're talking about airplanes and this and that, 43 accidents, this is all bullshit. And people who watch this, even if they walk away thinking, that guy Andrew, what a scumbag because he has stepkids, right? Or there was divorces in their past, right? Even if they all walked away thinking that, none of them are walking away believing in your fucking bullshit numerology, Gary. None of them.
So we'll give, let's put 4 minutes on the clock for Gary. Yeah. Andrew went over there, but it's fine. I didn't want to interrupt. Did you guys want to continue on with this or move to the next?
Let me respond and then we can move on.
Okay.
Okay.
Who went first? Hold on, I wrote it down.
Gary went first.
Yeah, Gary went
I
first
need to
on this
respond
one.
to this,
So then, okay, whoever goes first gets the last.
Yeah, I need to respond to this.
All right.
Okay. Let's start like this. You're pretty good at Drew Refresh. You know what's real. Does that look like a fake ring to you? In your vast expert opinion.
Such a fragile ego. Such a fragile ego. Look at my ring, Krusty. Does that look fake to you? Look at my wife of 20 years. Does she look fake to you? It's all, the bigger the ego, the easy to destroy. Y'all should realize that. Humble men are hard targets. They are. Okay? When you are humble, when a man is humble, it's hard to get him. When you are arrogant and you are filled from your ego, I don't know about other women. I see it and I go right for that. I'm not gonna jab the part that you are humble of by. I'm not gonna jab the part of you that you're not proud of, but that you don't care about. I'm gonna jab the part of you that you're insecure about, that you're sensitive about. Okay, that's the part I'm gonna jab about.
It's definitely there, but I would need a machine to verify everything. But it looks pretty real to me.
Okay.
Now, no. Andrew is far from humble too. Both of these. Well, hold on. Who has the biggest ego though? Who has the most fragile ego? They both got big egos, right? That's why they can be. The right woman like myself can tear them down. Okay, but his ego is more fragile than Andrew's ego. They both got bloated egos, but his ego, Gary's ego, is more fragile than Andrew's ego.
With that, Fresh. I never claimed I know.
Whenever you need someone outside yourself to validate your existence, you're a loser. Never forget this.
Donald Trump personally, did I?
No.
Okay. Did I say for about 3-4 months straight?
Why are you talking
met you in Trump's inauguration?
Yes.
And was that a very difficult ticket to get?
Yes, I think 15.
Myron, when you were in D.C. with me, did I not offer the ticket to Trump's inauguration?
Yeah.
Did I not have the tickets with me?
You did.
Okay. So again,
Okay, hold on. Going to inauguration does not mean you two are at ties with Trump. Is he saying that because he had tickets to the inauguration, he has ties to Trump? Hey guys, I have tickets to Beyonce. Me and her are real good friends. Love me, come on, love me, give me praises, tell me how great I am, kiss my butt because I am so close to Beyonce. And the proof of this is that I got tickets to go see her show. Because having tickets to go see Beyonce means that I am very good close friends with Beyonce. You gotta be kidding me, right? No. You guys need to basically celebrate me. Okay? I am best friends with Beyonce. Okay? I got tickets to go see her. That's why we are besties. I know that the tickets are seats that are like a little bit of nosebleed, but see, she did that because she wants me to hide. She want to hide the fact that, I'm there, you know what I'm saying? Because, she gets a little nervous because we're so close and everything, that if she see me, when she say, the single ladies, she gonna fall when she see me because she's like, she gets so nervous when she see my beauty, you know what I'm saying? Plus, I'm so tall, I don't want to stand over everybody. I want them to be able to see Beyonce when we all stand up, you know what I'm saying? So that's how that works.
I never said I know Donald Trump personally. I said I know people in his administration, which is what I do.
No, you don't.
And I got Liberty Ball tickets, which, sir, you might be a political commentator, but you weren't there. At least I didn't see you there. Fresh, did you see him there? I didn't see him there. But I saw a lot of people who actually mattered, but not you. So just the fact of the matter is, because I could actually get people at events, sometimes people who other people don't even want there, I can still get them in because I got pulled like that. So you might
what? First of all, I call BS on the daggone ball tickets. I call BS because if you actually had tickets to the ball, you would have been there. A lot of people that was Republicans and also commentators. If you had a YouTube channel and you was a Trump supporter with only 10 subscribers, you could have went to the inauguration. They were selling those tickets to the general public, dum-dum. But if you had tickets, this is how you can catch Gary in the lie. If you had tickets to the ball, you would have went, but you didn't go because you didn't have no tickets. Also, just because you got tickets does not mean you got connections to the Trump administration or anyone close to Trump. That's just a lie.
I believe it, but quite frankly, you don't matter. I got a bigger TikTok than you. I got a bigger YouTube than you. And by the way, I might be catching your heroes on X, which is because I've been suspended 24 times. I would have had.
You ain't been suspended 24 times, and you got a bigger YouTube channel. Hold on, I gotta fact check this. Hold on, cause I haven't been to Gary's channel since the last time I fought with him. Hold on a second, Gary, the numbers. I know he ain't got no bigger channel. Here we go.
What's Michael Jordan's birthday?
Now, chat, I refuse to go to Andrew's channel. I refuse to go to Andrew's YouTube channel just to compare. Okay. You see how this man lies. I told you, when I went to Gary's channel last year to basically, because Gary did something and I clipped his channel and I showed it and I started clowning him. But I had to come to his stupid channel, YouTube channel. And when I came to his YouTube channel, it wasn't even this many. It was less. It was like 19,000, maybe 17,000. But let me tell you something. I don't like Andrew. And even I can say, without even going to his channel, that you do not have the bigger channel to him. You do not have a bigger channel to him. You're just a liar. And look at these views. What are you talking about? This boy, clown. Like most of the stuff coming out of Gary's mouth is just lies.
500 million followers. It was taken from me. So congratulations, you beat me at
You did not have no 500 million followers on that daggone Twitter account. The last Twitter account, and it was suspended because of me. You only had 100-something thousand, maybe even less than that, followers.
It got me 24 times. Bravo, brother. Bravo. Now, this man basically attacked my character.
Oh, 153? He had 153? Yeah. I thought so, like, you ain't had no daggone almost half a million followers. You a liar. Dude, he lost so much. Odds are Gary bought subscribers, right? Yep, I agree.
Here's the thing. I don't care if he believes in numerology. He's a pleb, okay?
Wait. I'm sorry. Nina, hold on. No, sorry. Nina is telling me, thank you, Nina, because I wasn't going to go over there and see for myself. So thank you for doing the dirty work. Nina said Andrew has 153 subscribers. I thought he was named the numbers guy. I thought he was the numbers guy. Okay. I thought, isn't he the numbers guy? Does he think 33 or 34 or whatever, 30 something, does he think 34,000 subscribers is more than 153,000 subscribers? No, the Crucible is his channel. I think he stopped using the other channel and started using the Crucible. Cause he had two channels. Whatever channel he streamed horse face video a debate on, that's his channel. Okay. So how is 153 less than 33,000? How is 153,000 less than 33,000? That's what I'm saying. I wasn't about to go. I wasn't about to go over to no daggone nasty fat boy Andrew's channel to even prove that Gary is lying. I just know Gary lies. Gary is just a liar. But because it works for him so much, chat, that's the reason why he lies so much. It works for him. That's the reason why he does it so much. He does it because it works. Men do what works. His lying works because he says it with such confidence that people don't think he's lying. I never trust anything to come out of both of these men's mouths.
I don't expect to win the debates in the comment. I'm a Jew, okay? Let's face it, man. I'm not going to win any debates in the comment area. I'm the dreidel spinner. We know that. So I'm going to take an automatic L in the comments. It is what it is, okay? So let's keep it real. We're not going to judge.
I'm a Jew. I'm Jewish. Oh, no. Your anti-Semitic audience don't like me. First of all, let's talk about the hypocrisy here. Is that here we got Myron, who constantly talk about he don't like Jews, can't stand Jews, but yet still he got a Jewish manager. Just to show you that they like to choose the best, although Gary is far from the best. Okay? Same thing with Kanye West. Kanye West kept talking about the Jews. He had a Jewish, PR team, Jewish lawyers plural, okay? Got Jewish CPA accountants, got Jewish management, got Jewish everything. And he even said himself, I'm jealous because I can't know what Jewish people know. Never forget that. It's all, when you see these people going after Jews, it's out of jealousy. Okay? Yeah, he does it. Yeah, exactly. Alu said he doesn't count as a Jew because he can't do math facts.
Based off that, but here's the thing, my friend. I might be a dreidel spinner, but I married a virgin. What about you, my friend? Did your Christian
really? Did you really marry a virgin? How do you know she was a virgin? Because when you have a small ding ding, you don't know if you married a virgin or not. I'm just saying.
values get you a virgin or someone who has ran through it with kids? That's what the people here who are watching this debate need to think. Is his way of living better, or he has a woman who has kids from different men who he's raising, or is my
That
way
is not a daggone own. I don't know why he keeps going with this narrative. Oh Lord, I swear. Listen, I know how to tear Andrew up, and it ain't with no, oh, you got some kids, but baby, that ain't the narrative I will go with. Okay, I would be like, so Andrew, do you condemn the actions of your wife for pimping out her daughters to some damn groypers? Do you basically do you regret the fact that you had to call a truce with Nick Fuentes so they can stop spreading around that girl's NUDES? Do you regret that?
life better? My kids actually do look like me, sir. Because the fact of the matter is, I would never marry an American whore.
He does have kids? I'm surprised. I heard he doesn't. Okay, no, I forgot. Gary lies. Gary ain't got no kids. He lying. Gary ain't got no kids. I don't believe that for 1 minute.
You did. I would never subject myself. And guys, if you're out there, these American women are no good. Just like Lenny Kravitz said, American woman, stay the hell away from me. This is why I married a Muslim woman, because Muslim women have low body counts.
Okay, now that's a lie. No way. If you got her from no Muslim family would ever allow their daughter to marry any man Jewish, because she don't have a hijab on. She's not covered up. She looks like a hezzy. If Andrew was anywhere remotely intelligent, he would tear that argument up. How's she Muslim? Does she pray 7 times a day? Why do I see her shoulders? Why is her head uncovered? Okay. Does she cook you bacon? You ain't supposed to eat it either if you're a Jewish person. Like, this is so stupid.
Your Christian women are, have more miles on it than the 1979 Mazda, bro. So you got to be real careful if you're going to go down this Christian route, because the Christian women, especially in the UK, America, all the Western society, they're cooked. Just like this motherfucker is cooked. Coming home, the kids don't even look like him. Yeah, you're better than me. In what fucking world, pal?
All right.
You concede?
Yeah, I guess. Unless Andrew has something that you want to go, then.
Yeah, so Christianity is not about the embrace of materialism.
Of course it's not.
The idea that you think that happiness comes from something as vacant as pure materialism actually shows why the epistemology that I hold is superior. You would have to admit that just because you have money, that does not make you happy or content in life.
She didn't come here on no work visa, Yasmin. You coming in here all late and wrong. You're not supposed to be in here anyway. I just said how she came here. He brought her here, married her, and gave her a job. She didn't come here on no work visa. He bought her here. He found her, got her, brought her over here to keep her here. He married her and then made sure she had a job. I know he said that on the show. Because you came into my chat all late, you just so behind on something I have already cleared up already. I've already talked about this 30 minutes ago.
The form that you have of epistemic nihilism actually leads to a purposeless life. For you, you say, even if, like you say, everybody walks away with your claims and says, you're right, this Andrew guy, this whole stepfather thing, this is bullshit. But the thing is like, just break it down logically. Let's say for a second I had no stepkids and married a virgin, let's just say. What would Gary's arguments then against me be? Nothing. His arguments would be nothing, because it would not prove. It would not prove.
Shut up. Why can't see what I'm saying? He's so fragile with his ego. He's so immature, dude. This is a very immature. You know what? Lily, is Lily here? They gotta be tearing him up in the daggone. They have to be tearing him up on Twitter. They have to be tearing him up on Twitter.
Numerology real, nor Christianity false. It also would not prove anything about my worldview being false. It does nothing to advance the cause.
Lily, can you DM me Gary's can you DM me Gary's Twitter handle? I bet I'm gonna check it when I get offline. I'm not gonna check it right now. I'm gonna check it when I get offline because I know it's gonna be some not safe for work type of stuff attached to his Twitter feed. But I got a funny feeling he's being tore up. It's Maximus Prime. I'll look at it on. I'll look at it offline because he got 2 accounts. Okay, yes, DM me both their accounts. Thank you.
Cause of what I'm actually saying, or whether it's false or whether it's true. The reason that this is the attack.
I'm sorry. DM me on Twitter. Sorry. Lily, DM me both of those accounts on Twitter. Thanks.
Is because Gary's stupid enough to believe that Christians are going to go, even though it's well within the purview of Christian ethics. There's not, like, the only thing you could say that I did wrong was that I took care of people who needed a father in their life. Like, what the fuck did I do wrong, Gary? What was so terrible about me doing that, Gary? Gary doesn't know. He just thinks it's a dunk to say, 3 baby daddies, divorce, oi. But the thing is like, Gary, ultimately, it doesn't matter. You haven't disproven a single position that I have, right? And even if my entire personal life was a fucking mess and I was a broke alcoholic like you want everybody to believe, you still haven't disproven a single fucking claim I've made. Not one. And I've disproven multiple of yours. So ultimately, if you think that people are going to walk away with already public information that already everybody knows, because
thanks to me, by the way. Public information thanks to moi. The video is on my pin. It's pinned up. Okay, and it's public information because we made it public. Because that daggone hussy thought she was going to sit up here and call other women hoes and thought we was going to let her get away with it. Not on our watch. No. Not today, Satan.
Already talked about all of this on the very program you're on right this second. Well, good luck, Gary. I don't know what it did for you, though. I don't know what it does for you.
Basically, proving someone's a fraud. Proving that someone who goes on other podcasts and talks shit to women, calling other men cucks when he's a simp himself, taking care of other people's kids.
Well, being a stepfather doesn't make you a simp. I mean, I told you guys, I'm not going to sit up here and vilify single baby mamas, all right? And a lot of women can get married. I just want women to know that you can get married. I mean, I don't like to say y'all are on a much higher scale than Rachel. Rachel is in gutter. If Rachel can get herself this idiot, and he is a cook, okay, I just don't like him. That's why I'm but I don't discredit stepfathers.
That's not what a cuck is,
who you are, sir.
Like, do you know what a cuck is? I never called you a
cuck. I said you're a simp. But you go on other programs,
so what would be the problem with me
calling
to
other men?
Then what would be the problem with me calling them cucks
and
or
you're
cucks,
a simp
Gary?
yourself, sir. This is not what people like.
I don't understand. If you call someone a cuck, that has meaning,
people are not
right?
watching this program thinking, I want to be like Andrew Wilson. Quite frankly,
they definitely ain't watching your fat ass and saying, I want to be like you.
You should change your name to Joseph.
I don't ask him.
That biblical name fits you a lot better.
I don't ask. Gary, do you think that people follow me because they want to model themselves after my personal life?
I would hope not.
No, they follow me because I make compelling and good arguments on behalf of a very coherent worldview and destroy leftist and scumbags and lunatics all over the internet like yourself and destroy their entire worldview, crush their epistemology, and prove exactly what they are. Even if my entire personal life was a disaster and I was a secret degen who did all sorts of horrible things, it would not disprove any of my positions, Gary.
Well, you can laugh all you want, but I think the people are laughing at you.
No, wrong. Okay,
You are coping.
Oh my God, that was a big cope, okay?
You just can't accept what you're seeing.
You are coping, I said that. Ooh, what? Yeah? Oh, say what? Oh no, what is Gary doing, y'all? Coping so hard, okay? Coping and seething. Dude, oh my God. Okay, hold on. I hit the wrong button. Dude, Gary, they laughing at you. They are. I'm looking at the chat right now. They are. Chat. I'm looking at the Fresh and Fit chat. They are literally laughing at Gary. I'm gonna read it to you. LL33. Laughing my A off, dumb Gary. L Larry. Cuckolding is both proactive and retroactive, and she cheats or she's already a mother. No, is she cheating or is she already a mother? Smiley face, smiley face. Hashtag Team Wilson. Simpson. Gary is insane. Take the hit, Andrew. It makes this pig only expose himself to those that have ears and eyes that work spiritually. Okay, ugh, that was spooky. Okay.
Okay.
So
now I thought I was a cocker second ago. Now I am.
Let's talk about Christian women versus Muslim women versus Jewish women. Let's go down the road.
How is his wife Muslim? This is how these men, guys, I want you to understand. Okay, I don't want to watch no more. Andrew is not smart as I thought he is. Hold on. Andrew's not smart as I thought he is. Where's she at? Hold on a second. Does she come up again? No. Okay, so he has her in the beginning. Okay. What Muslim woman would be seen like this out in public in front of men? By the way, Apostate speaking here. Have you seen a Muslim woman massage her Jewish husband like this? That woman is not Muslim. Thank you, Noel. Noel says Muslim women don't come in front of a camera and y'all still calling her dress Tamu. Skybomb!
Yep.
Skybomb, thank you so much for being a tier 1. Welcome back, buddy. Hold on, I'm stretching. Guys, maybe she's Mia Khalifa. Ooh, that was low. Look, she's an innocent, stupid bystander. Let's not be that mean to her, okay? She's not Muslim. She's not Muslim, okay? She's like, are you serious? Oh man. Okay, let's do a cool down. That was actually fun. Hold on a second. That was actually fun, guys, okay? Let's do a cool down. That was fun. That was fun. Fun when your daddy get the dun, 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 dun. Oh God, that was pretty good. So guys, remember, no, there will not be any stream tomorrow. I got a lot of catching up to do. I got a lot of work to do. And I'm so behind. I haven't even uploaded a video in 2 days. So when I say upload a video, I'm talking about my political channel. So there's a lot of stuff I gotta do, guys. A lot. So no stream tomorrow. But now how are they saying that Andrew is great at debating? Like, he didn't even take. Well, no, he took one point that I said that I used, right? When I said you made the claim, you have to provide the evidence. He didn't even destroy the so-called evidence. First of all, it was biased. It was his evidence on his side that his team made. He couldn't provide the source to it. I would have been like, no mercy, dude. No mercy. So I'm just, nah. No. I'm just saying. I would tore him up. So there's that. Thank you, Skybomb. Suits made this for me. He took my other one where it's just, you know, animated with the little woman was bopping her head up and down, was supposed to be me and everything. And I was like, yeah, I don't like that. But I said, can you change? Because when he makes me a police officer, woo, he makes her look so sexy. I said, put me as a cop. And he put me as a cop, and my God, holy smokes. Boy, she is beautiful. She is sexy. She is fine. Okay? Those are life goals, honey. So there's that. So I like that. I like how he did it. And I'm very proud of that thing. And also, I like how he got my complexion. Because I don't like when people make me, even though lights are pretty bright, I don't like them when they make me light skinned. I'm like, no, I got cocoa powder skin. I'm sorry, y'all. I just turned around to look at Twitch, and somebody said the one who walks through fire said, maybe this is the peace treaty Mossad wanted. He's not even in there anymore. Okay, he's not even in there anymore. To hear me just laugh, that was pretty funny. Let me see what you guys are saying. Joe, where you been? Joe said, Joe did 18,500 steps, 8 miles, 8.76 miles, and you burned 728 calories. Woo, Joe! Joe did that. All right. Joe keeping his body tight. Joe keeping the body tight. Can you send me his information? I would love this animation for the stream. Hold on a second. I don't have it offhand. Let me see. Suits. Shoot, I forgot his channel is. Oh. Who knows Suits channel name? His name is Suits. Hold on. You know what? I can tell you how I can find him. Hold on. I know how to find him. We follow each other. Following Suits. Oh shoot. Did I pass it? And see, I don't know his channel if I can't find it by Suits. And for some reason, this is not showing everybody I follow. Oh, here we go. I passed right by him. All right, here we go. Here. Never mind. That's Suit. Suit yourself. Oh, that's his name. That's the name of his. There we go. That's Suit. Just tell him you saw it on my thing. And there you go. Okay. I had to look. I went by it so fast. That's why I didn't see it so fast. So it is what it is. Okay. So there's that. All right, there, taters. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm gonna do some things first and then start getting to work. Those of you on my political channel, I'll see you on my political channel tomorrow. No, Monday. And yeah. I think that's it. Robert, Alexi. Hey, Alexi. Hey, Robert. Where's Eric at? Is Eric there too? Eric probably been busy. Okay. All right, guys. Love y'all. We'll see each other on Monday. I'm going to also work on a video with about this young lady that Michael Knowles did a interview on. Okay. All right. Later, taters.